Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Take It to the Hizzy Fantasy Football TITTH number 50. I'm your host, Justin Bruni. I got Nick Davis and Emran Khan with me. Say what's up, guys.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, guys? Lovely Victory Monday, no?
It's a pretty pleasant Monday. We got a very, very nice matchup tonight. We got Mahomes taking on Lamar Jackson. This is not the Super Bowl you wanted last year. This is what everybody wanted. And now we got these teams with upgrades tonight. It's going to be a good matchup. But first, we got a ways to go here. We got about an hour before kickoff. We got to dive into some Week 3 review, some overreactions, reacting to some injuries, guys that we're looking to pick up. Just running through the names here, guys that went down. We saw Michael Pittman for the Colts, Tariq Cohen, ouch, for the Bears, Carson for the Seahawks, Godwin for the Bucks, Dallas Goedert, Deshaun Jackson, he's day-to-day. John Brown, he left that big matchup with the Bills and the Rams. That was a real fun game. Gage, he left with concussion protocol, and Christian Kirk is still out. Guys, some of the performances that you saw this week, what are some names that you're looking to fill some of these spots here on the free agency wire?
Well, one of them, Justin Jefferson, I already had him on my team. I always say take a rookie flyer on a wide receiver in the later round. And I saw that he finally popped. I might see what the trade market's like in my leagues, see if someone's offering maybe some running backs, if anybody's watching, any running backs. But anyways,
I do too.
I'm glad to
You mean a quarterback, bud.
I'm glad to see him,
We'll get to that.
I also have Jimmy Graham, so I'm seeing a little bit more consistency from him, so I might just pop him into my lineup to get those points. Also, I have Ryan Fitzpatrick, so I might just ride the hot hand right now because all he needs is just kind of like one game to get on a roll. Once he gets on a roll, it's about good for about 4 games, so I'm going to try and get maybe 2 or 3 games and maybe flip him for that last game.
Catch the wave.
Yeah, catch the wave a little bit. It's kind of like a stock, So those are the guys that I'm kind of looking at. Those are the guys I actually have in my lineup. My leagues are actually kind of pretty deep, so a lot of these guys are already drafted, so I'd have to go get somebody. I also have Greg Ward, so with everybody being, I do actually. I was looking at the list. I was like, man, I have like almost everybody on this list. But, I'm glad that
they were on the bench.
Yeah, they were on the bench. Yeah, I left a lot of points on the bench this week. But you know what? It's 1 week. I'm glad to see that people got these points. And I can move forward with a little bit more sample size to fill out my team.
Yeah, so same thing with as Nick. A lot of deep leagues. So unfortunately, most of these names are there. One of my leagues is file away just Jefferson. People are getting ready to empty the bag because it was a matter of time.
It was a big game.
Yeah,
it was a big game.
It was a big game, but we kind of knew that one, he had the talent. And it was just going to take some time, right? And there's going to be a lot of things left.
I didn't see the downfield stuff like that, though.
No.
I didn't see it.
No, I agree. That's a lot of stuff fast. That offense, I think that team still sucks. But the good news for fantasy purposes is, more chances for him to get the ball. The other one, that's interesting, and it's not depending on your league, how many players are there. It's not necessarily this player, but it's the amount of value he adds to the players around him, and that's Nick Foles. So, depending on the league you have, if it's a 12-team league, he's probably not going to be your primary unless it's a bye week fill-in or the matchup's good. But all of a sudden now, if you don't have one of those elite tight ends, Jimmy Graham looks a little bit more appetizing, right? 3 touchdowns in 3 games. Allen Robinson was already, a wide receiver 1, but now he's going to get the ball consistently. My guy Anthony Miller, who I pegged as a sleeper, right? Maybe he can stop dropping touchdowns now and start catching them.
You got one.
You got one yesterday, but it's just these little things. Like these are players that, Robinson's probably a starter for most teams, and Miller may be a flex plan, but that, and then with Cohen going down, Montgomery, he's showing some ability to catch the ball, So it's going to be interesting to see. Aside from that, Cole Beasley is another one that intrigues me because that offense is not what I thought it would be in the beginning of the year. I thought it was more ground and pound.
And if John Brown is going to be out for a week, maybe 2 potentially, the way that team looks, they don't need to rush anybody to overload them with targets or production. I mean, I liked what I saw at a Singletary there without
Moss there?
without Moss in the lineup. That was nice to see. But yeah, Cole Beasley, I think will be a nice grab for you in free agency, especially if you're still, hurting at wide receiver. We don't know what we're going to be getting out of Chris Godwin. Mike Evans, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 2 yards. Super weird. He had, week 1, he had 1 catch, 1 yard. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on there. Big red zone guy, Mike Evans. Some of the other names up here, Carlos Hyde. He's going to be filling in for Carson for at least a couple of weeks.
Did you see that Gator roll?
That was not cool.
Dirty.
That was not cool.
Absolutely
Not
not
cool.
Tristan Hill.
Who was that?
Tristan Hill, piece of shit.
Yeah,
He
not cool.
should really get blasted.
He will. I saw. And during the game, I didn't see it. I guess because I was on red zone. But who did I follow? Jeff Shorts, a former NFL offensive lineman, said that. And he's like, "Yeah, this guy. The league looks out for each other. And like he's gonna. You expect a shot next week."
I hope
Who is
so.
Tristan Hill? Like seriously, like this is like his first year,
Some
right?
dude who
Like,
just rolls
first
bodies.
time. Yeah. Like, come on, man! You're going after people's like livelihoods. Like, he basically tore his ACL in that Gator roll.
Tried to, anyways.
Very unfortunate.
If he only misses a couple weeks, then it's great. I remember one of my buddies texted me. He's like, "I'm pretty sure Carson just broke his leg." I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't see it. I didn't see it live. I was taking
It was hard to watch.
out the trash. But yeah, I got it. I looked at my phone. I'm like, "Oh, that's not cool." Dude broke his leg. I said, "Christ!" And then he said, "Yeah, maybe he didn't break it."
Still unfortunate.
Thanks for scaring me, Blake.
One other guy I wanted to add that just kind of intrigued me. I had him on the bench in a couple leagues.
Braxton Berrios.
No, fucking Braxton Berrios. Justin Five. You feeling a little, maybe a little, what's it called? I'm blanking right now.
Good.
I have no idea. I have no idea what it's like. Double or nothing. There you go. Yeah.
There it is.
Double or nothing action. You feeling that?
Monday Night Football.
Yeah. Double or nothing.
Well, you throw it out there.
Yeah.
What are you guys double or nothing on?
I don't know. Let me know.
We'll think about it.
We'll get to that when we get into our props for the game. But what I was going to say was Jeff Wilson for the Niners.
Mhm.
It reminds me of the Broncos of the 90s or the 2000s. Don't matter who you put back there. They're going to be productive.
Shanahan's got it rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just feel like, if I don't know how long Mostert and Coleman are going to be out. McKinnon, Eaton.
Coleman just hit the IR, I believe.
It was, I think, the 3-week IR.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
It's weird now when you see IR.
You got to change that designation.
They got to call it short-term IR or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's productive,
That's
and Shanahan did what I thought he was going to do, which was even though it's banged up, okay, just run the shit out of the ball.
No, they look good. As far as they're playing the Giants. The Giants also did not look very good. Didn't really love that matchup. Really slow pace of play. Darius Slayton would just refuse to hit my catch prop. He just refused. Dan Jones company. They need a running game. I mean, you start doing Lewis this week. That's pretty rough.
Times are rough, man.
Yeah, it's
hard out here for pimps.
What about some of these deeper options? What about like a Khalif Raymond for the Titans? 3 catches, like 113 receiving yards. Should have had a touchdown. He should have been able to break one of those loose. With AJ Brown still out, is that a name that you're digging to in some deeper leagues?
If we're going for Khalif Raymond, might as well go for Cedric Wilson too.
I like Wilson more.
2 for 3 on 50-yard throws.
Like,
come on.
I definitely had in my lineup.
All right, so right there, like I would say Khalif Raymond. I have no idea right in front of me. I don't have the numbers pulled up, but just from my inclination, he would have had more snaps than maybe Wilson. I'm not 100%. So what do you go with? Do you look for grabbing a Wilson where you can kind of plug him into one of those matchups, like up against a Seattle or another high-scoring team, maybe the Packers? I don't know their schedule. I'm just throwing some.
The Browns this week.
Okay, so there you go. So the Browns not necessarily like high-scoring, like right. Browns doing a lot of run. They got Chubb and
their defense. I think they're going to have struggle with Dallas. You can put Ward on Cooper, but they're still
sure.
And that's kind of what happened against Seattle. Like
I guess I just saw like the Seattle Dallas game is just like a legit shootout.
Oh yeah,
and I could see the Cowboys just kind of putting away the Browns. I don't know. They're the Browns at the end of the day. The offense for the Cowboys, it's electric, and that's why I like it. Like that's the upside for Wilson, right? Like he's there in a really good system with a number 1 QB in Dak Prescott. Like I think it's a good option. I'm just. What do you value more? Do you value that boom that you can plug in and maybe a bye week, or just kind of like that, secured floor? Because Raymond only had 3 catches. It's just that he nutted for all of them.
And it's not just that the low floor. It's just the offense too. Like that offense runs through Derrick Henry.
Yep.
So I don't know. If they play a shitty defense again like Minnesota, that's going to let them throw all over the place. Sure, I think he's worth a flyer. But with Wilson, that offense is designed to just it used to be through Zeke, and now it's just spreading it out and just attacking. So I think
didn't love that yesterday, being a Zeke owner.
Not at all. Not at all. You expect he did get one touchdown, right?
I don't care I don't care about one touchdown. Those screen passes, man, those are receptions lost. Like those are probably like 5 receptions and at least I would say 45 yards.
To me, he's not designed or built to go out out to the numbers for screens. Just collecting nice, easy stuff at the line of scrimmage, maybe a couple yards beyond that. Breaking through like a block, little slip block to a catch type of situation. I don't like seeing him going out wide for those. He only caught 4 for 10 or 4 for 9 or something like that. It wasn't great.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was not great. And those were points left on the field for PPR owners for sure. And you hate to see that, but guys like Barkley, CMC at the top, same space as him. Those are the reasons why you were taking him or those guys over Zeke. I'm sorry, because they're just legitimate pass catchers. Zeke, he's good. He's got hands. Like we can't deny that. It's just different. Like it's not the same, and I don't think he's used to that type of volume and that type of passing strategy either.
Yeah. A couple guys want to say what's up to us on the YouTube chat. So Cam, #1 fan.
What's up, Cam?
As always, hops in. And buddy Kenny, he shouted us out, talking to him earlier today about Nick Foles there being in full effect. And he actually also had high hopes for Chase Claypool after Deontay Johnson had the concussion. Is he a guy to monitor too?
I think so, but I think he was pretty much picked up in the previous weeks. I mean, you started him this week as well. I know someone else that started him, hoping for the most, got the worst of it, right? Yeah. And that's just because they have a lot of mouths to feed. Like James Washington's still cleaning up like 5 or 6 targets, that's just the way it is there. They're not overloading anybody. I know we mentioned that a lot, but they're just not. They're spreading it around. They spread around the running game. Not like Tomlin. McFarland was getting plenty of carries. Benny Snell still had a couple of carries. Everybody was touching the ball. So Claypool, if Deontay Johnson's out, it could be good. I mean, it's Jackson up there. Sorry, reading the board wrong. What's with Deontay Johnson? Concussion protocol.
Yeah.
So yeah, if they hold him out, then yeah,
it's almost a guarantee he's going to miss at least one game. And over on Facebook, we have Omar saying he's a big Ravens fan. He's wondering if we're rooting for Lamar and the boys tonight. He's going to have to wait till we get to that. Gotta watch.
I need Lamar Jackson to keep pace with Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. I need about 60 points from about Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Mark Andrews.
We're invested in the game.
We're highly invested in the game. So I need everybody just to have a shootout, and the defense is just to not be there.
That would be nice. Ravens got a defense. Chiefs got some ball hawks over there. We'll see what happens, but I expect one of these teams to really set the pace. I do like the Chiefs tonight. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I like the Chiefs. Sorry, Omar.
Yeah, I need Jackson and Kelsey to give me 40.
yeah. Don't we all?
Jackson and Kelsey's not that. I could see that happening.
It could happen. Yeah, it could happen. No, it could absolutely happen. We want a good game tonight. That's what we want. We want 1 billion points. Pretty much 56 to 54 type of game. We're talking
overtime too. That'd be great too.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice.
You hear that, guys? That overtrain. Well, you ride with me.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm on it. I'm on it tonight. That's for sure. But I mean, this matchup, I don't know how you bring yourself to the conclusion that it won't be. I don't know. You really got to be on the know on some defensive side of the ball here for both these teams. You got to really know some intricacies here because these quarterbacks are coming in here, coming to light it up. This is not Mahomes versus Garoppolo. This is Mahomes versus Jackson, people.
Cam, the Ravens secondary is not going to contain Tyreek Hill. No one can contain.
Stop it, Cam. Stop saying that.
The person who's going to contain Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill because he drops some balls or something. Yeah. He literally will run past anybody. There's nothing they can do. They can't touch him 5 yards down the field. So he's just going to run right past them. I don't think so. Really, I just think it might just be overthrown balls or just having an off day. But the defense won't be able to contain Tyreek Hill. It'll be Tyreek Hill that stops him.
I saw it.
Yeah.
So, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Some user content, some user led content here. We're gonna get into it, Nick. Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes. Who's the better quarterback and why?
Oh man, I had to make this decision. In our fantasy draft.
Yep.
So I actually went Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
but man, Lamar Jackson's just so electric. I personally like the drop back quarterback because it's not a
what up, Donnie?
It's not an injury friendly stance on quarterbacking. The way that Lamar Jackson plays, he does avoid contact very well. It's almost like an innate ability. But it's the NFL. All it takes is just one hit. So I just didn't want to take that chance this year, especially with quarantine happening, no off season really. All this craziness. Patrick Mahomes, he, what did he do? Like fracture his kneecap, and he came back last year. So I think Patrick Mahomes is better, but Lamar Jackson is just real fun to watch, man. I love it.
Oh my God,
I saw it too. I don't know. Are we gonna let the fans dictate all the content, Imran?
she's the boss.
You got it written down?
Mine as well.
I might.
You might.
I might.
All right. Well, I'll get into that while you break that out. Maybe run through it a few times.
But I mean, we're going back to the Mahomes and Lamar Jackson thing. It's a pretty easy debate. I mean, one's a special quarterback, the other's a running back.
Ouch.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do love Lamar Jackson and how he's throwing as a player. But, I mean, it's just not fair to compare anybody to Patrick Mahomes right now. It's just not. He's just otherworldly. And I think Lamar Jackson's awesome. This is going to be a great rivalry for the next, decade, and I'm going to love watching. And I just love watching Jackson play and how much better he's getting, as a quarterback. But I think right now it's just Mahomes is just we're watching something special right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I hate to just throw Lamar off the cliff like this, but I mean, you can check my rankings. I got Mahomes right ahead of him. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Lamar fans in the chat. Like, I'm all about Lamar. Like, it's great, but
it's not like he's bad.
And this next comment it's not a shot, but again, like Lamar's not a pure quarterback. Yeah, he's a dual threat. He does a lot. I mean, if they wanted to, guys, they could put him at wide receiver and he'd make plays. Yeah, like, absolutely. I'm just saying he's an athlete. Like, honestly, he's the best version of what Taysom Hill could ever be. Like that's it.
People got to stop comparing Taysom Hill and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey, Taysom Hill passes, catches, runs, and throws, and runs down on the fucking kick. Like, he's running down punters and kick returns after he passes for 47-yard bombs. Put some respect in the man's name. He's a football player.
He can throw 47 yards?
Oh, bro, he can throw farther than that.
Maybe Sean Payton should start him.
He should. He should. But not when you have Alvin Kamara that can just, dance for 50 yards like fucking Victor Cruz on crack. I mean, my goodness. But back to Mahomes and Jackson here, kind of talking up some Mahomes. Like, the man's just dynamite from any position on the field. He can make throws left-handed, right-handed, blindfolded, not blindfolded, whatever. I saw a beautiful highlight of Aaron Rodgers doing a no-look pass. It wasn't like Mahomes doing a no-look pass, but it was literally like Aaron Rodgers looking completely this way, and his hand is over here going yoink.
Well, I mean, we expect that from Aaron Rodgers. Right?
Experience, right?
In the NFL quarterback.
Mahomes is doing it in year 2.
Yeah, Mahomes doing it in year 2. Rodgers in the NFL for 12 years. He's also had the ref on his side for 12 years. So obviously, that's an advantage that no one can
outmatch. Yeah.
I saw a jersey swap last game. It was pretty cool. It was good to see the
refs and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
They were also in the team photo.
Yeah, taking pictures and stuff. It was
locker room, little club device.
Yeah, they're like, what's up?
So Omar says, coming from a Ravens fan, I think Mahomes is that man too. My friends thought I was dumb. LOL. Lamar is great, but if you see Lamar trying to throw from the pocket, he's getting hit more often. Very correct. He doesn't have the poise to necessarily make the rollout and then make the completion. He's just going to roll out and take that shit. Yeah. He's just going to keep it himself, right? If you watch the Houston game, his pocket awareness isn't there yet. But overall, coming from a Ravens fan, Mahomes is running the league. Yeah, absolutely. And respect to you to not playing the homer. It's tough sometimes. I wanted to love Mitch forever, but it's oh my god, it's bro. No, it's like having a step kid that just hates you. It's just like, I want to like him, but he just hates me. He'll never love me. That's just never gonna happen.
I just wanted it to be him so bad, but he's still tied for third in the NFL in touchdown passes right now.
I think he's still better than Sam Darnold, but whatever.
I mean, yeah. Do you think he will find a spot in the NFL outside Chicago?
Oh, absolutely. Mike Glennon is still in the NFL, dude.
Hope so. Yeah. I hope he does, and I hope it works out. I'm not even gonna name places. I'm not gonna start talking like that yet. We got a year to finish. We got the Colts. We're looking at week 4 right now. Week 3, week 2, week 1. That was Mitch's time.
Also, if you're a football nerd, Team Hicks versus Quentin Nelson. Oh god, that's gonna be fun.
It's going to be good. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the game in general. I really think we're going to own Rivers. I really do.
I was looking at the breakdown, like, there's nothing on that offense. Like, yeah, Jonathan Taylor, but, like, T.Y. Hilton, okay, Kyle Fuller straps on him. Like, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to go heavy on the Colts. I just don't see it.
They're going to have to use their.
Are you buying time? Are you ready?
I need to just do it in my head.
Oh, are you good?
Is this what the people want? The people want me to hear me rap a remix?
Go ahead, do it.
Yeah, but I haven't signed in yet, so you have to wait.
Yeah, you guys gotta wait. We're dropping the WAP remix, Icon 21 of the Hizzy Boys.
No, there's still another 10-second ad. I didn't sign into YouTube. Sorry, guys.
You can skip the ad.
Oh, I can't skip the ad. Here we go. All right.
Hold on. Let me just.
I just want the instrumental.
I hope you guys can hear. I got here. Foles in this house. We got Nick Foles in this house. We got Nick Foles in this house. Certified QB. Every Sunday, every week. Deep shots on the money. Trubisky's looking weak. Yeah. You're messing with a real ass QB. Coming back 16, making it look easy. Because you're messing with a certified QB. We got Nick Foles in the house. We got Nick Foles in the house.
Very good. Very good.
I spent a lot more time on that than I want to admit.
Hey, you know what? You got to go for it sometimes.
Gotta let them know. Let's see. This content should be sold. Hey, we're accepting any applications for social media managers. You sell it, we'll give you a commission. we got you. All right, let's get back to it here. We're gonna run through some props for tonight. Just going through this game's actual lineup already from the top before the page loads. I know we got Patrick Mahomes at 299.5 and Lamar Jackson at 255.5. What do you think, Nick? Over for either of those?
Over for Patrick Mahomes, under for Lamar Jackson, but I think that his rushing total will be over 100 yards.
Okay. All right. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that total here soon. What do you got for Mahomes and Jackson there, Imran?
I'm thinking they're both going to over, man. I'm all on the train for this being a shootout.
They actually lowered Lamar Jackson down to 252.5, a little bit more value there.
I still can't believe when you were talking that they only had 1.5 touchdowns for majority of the time. I don't get it. Like,
we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
God bless it. Lamar Jackson, they brought him down to 252.5, paying minus 114 for both. So, pretty split there. Yeah. Mahomes on the over, minus 149 for over 299. I think he's going to hit that. Unders paying plus money at 114.
Let me reverse it though. I think Jackson's going to do over on rushing, but under on passing.
All right, so
I feel like it's that type.
You and Nick are in the same then. You're in the same.
I thought about it just a little bit more and looking at the Chiefs defense. Mm-hmm. I think there's more work for him to do on the ground.
Okay, absolutely. So passing TDs, I think it's just going to be over for both. So I got Lamar Jackson at 2. I told you guys yesterday to hammer him at 1.5. I looked at it. I said, what? I said, what's that? What? You guys, if you paid attention, you saw it. He was at 1.5 passing touchdowns. Now he's at 2, and they're saying he's going to hit 3. It's at minus 135 for him to hit the over, which is 3, plus money to hit the under, plus 104. For Mahomes, he's at 2.5 and minus 130 to hit the over. They're saying Jackson's actually has just a slight edge to hit 3 touchdowns over Mahomes.
Yeah, because he can.
So no, these are passing. This is just passing.
But Jackson's 2 though. Mahomes 2.5. You can't push on Mahomes.
You can't push on Mahomes.
Yeah.
Either way, where are you guys going?
I'm going to go over for Mahomes.
I'm going to say push for Jackson.
I push for Jackson because he might get a rushing.
Exactly.
And for Mahomes, I want to say over because I think the only way he would not get 3 is Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets 1. But if they get goal line, I just see that Ravens defense just clogging up the middle, and Hiller's a smaller back, so for him to steal 1, he would have to break a long one. I don't see how that happening, so I'm seeing at least 3 for Mahomes. Okay, all right, sounds good.
Great.
I feel good for both of them hitting the over. I mean, I got 2 for Jackson, but I'm going to say push, and then 3 for Mahomes. Passing completions 21.5 for Lamar, and 25.5 for Mahomes.
Under for Mahomes. And under for Lamar.
Over for Mahomes. Lamar is really bothering me with that 21.5. The fuck is bothering me?
I mean, to me, the Mahomes hook is bothering me. I hate that 0.5. I think a 25 for 35 game is really easy.
I'm going with my gut. I think this is going to be a higher scoring game. I think so. Over for both.
Yeah, I think you got to go over for both. I know that I have Mahomes in my Thrive lineup going over that, at least for one of my ice picks, and I think Jackson can do it. Rushing yards, let's go with the quarterbacks first. Quarterbacks, Mahomes at 20.5.
I'm going to go under.
20.5 for what?
Mahomes rushing total.
Oh, I'm gonna go over because I think that he is more mobile than people really give him credit for.
I'm gonna go over as well. That's one of my actual bets for tonight. One of my picks. Let's see. Next one up, we got Lamar at 63.5. I'm gonna say the over.
Over, yeah.
Yeah, you were. I pretty much figured as much. Excuse me. Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 62.5.
I'm taking the under for the Fresh Prince. He's going to have a rough night. They're going to try to establish it, but
Yeah,
he's probably going to – I see like 15 for 50 or something like that.
it's split odds minus 114 going both ways. 62.5 for Clyde Edwards.
I'm gonna go over.
I'm gonna say under. I think the Ravens are just going to be stiff up front, and I think that if the Ravens, if they win the flip, they're going up 7-love real quick. Some back end guys. We got Gus Edwards, 26.5 rushing yards, paying even both sides minus 114.
Under.
I'm gonna say over for Gus. They're just letting everybody touch the ball.
Yeah, he would have to break one to hit that. I'm going under. I just don't think he's going to get the volume for it.
All right, give me J.K. Dobbins, 28.5 over under.
Over.
I'm gonna say over. Yeah, I mean same thing. I think all these guys, I can just spread out the ball. I mean,
I think J.K. is gonna get the ball more.
J.K. is going to get the most touches. I agree. I think he gets over 20.5.
they may need him to catch more passes back there. I think tonight. It really just depends on the game script. See what we get. So I guess you guys are all going to the under here. 55.5 for Ingram.
Under.
I'm gonna go over.
I'm gonna go over because I need it. It's in my Thrive lineup. I already have my matchup that I own him. I already have it won, so I'm good. I'm juicy. I'm wet. Receiving yards, 27.5. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Over under.
Over. He could get like 3 screens.
Yeah. What do you think, Imran? 27.5 for the kid.
I'm thinking hard. I take the over.
Always take the over, says Bryce.
Yep.
Always.
Always.
All right, Bryce. All right, let me find one for you.
That's Bryce's motto. Otto. Always take the over.
All right, Willie Snead, 29.5. What do you got?
Under.
What do you got, Imran?
Under.
Tyreek Hill, 70.5.
Over.
I need it. Over. Kelsey, 72.5. Over. Everyone wants it. Everyone needs it. I cheer for what everyone wants and needs. Sammy Watkins, 39.5.
Under.
Ooh, playing plus money, Nick.
Under.
Plus money on the Sammy Watkins under.
No, I don't like it. Of course, because I don't like he's probably going to have 200 yards tonight.
Yarsh, I think so. I think I'll take the over. 39.5 for Watkins in the end zone. He can hit it on any play. So, I mean, the same thing with either of these guys. Like next one up, Nico Hardman, 23.5.
Over.
I took the over. Real live bet. Over. So, yeah, Hardman. He could hit it on any shot. Watkins can hit it on any shot. It's the same thing. Demarcus Robinson, 25.5.
Under because he can't catch the ball.
He has to have some drops.
He's going to have his opportunities, but he's going to screw it up.
Exactly. 25 is just not a lot. So what the book is saying here is that the weapons are all going to eat. They are really making us earn. Like, I don't care what anyone says. 70 yards for either of those receivers, for Kelsey and Hill, it sounds like it's the fucking easiest thing. It sounds like it should be in this matchup. But they are forcing all of the value picks to these guys. Like, I haven't even gotten to Andrews yet. But, D-Rob, Hardman, Boykin, Willie Snead. That's where they're pushing all of the value. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me crazy. Back to the list. Marquis Brown, 55.5. I'm saying over.
Yeah, over.
Yeah, it's laying big numbers, minus 167 to hit the over. That is, the highest odds to hit their over on this chart here. Mark Ingram, 13.5. Could do it in one catch.
Yeah.
Over for Mark Ingram, 13.5 receiving yards. The under is playing plus money.
I'm taking the under.
I like the over. I mean, they really just got to deny him a couple of catches for him not to get it, really. Mark Andrews, 57.5.
Over. Yeah, a lot.
Over.
200.
He's going to get volumes. He's going to get.
Yeah, I like Andrews the most tonight. I have the over I have him over on his catch prop. So I'm going to say over as well for 57.5. That wraps up the receiving yards. And let's get to the catches. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, an even 4. Can he hit 5?
Ooh.
It's a high number. They're expecting some catches for the guy.
I'm gonna go under. He's gonna get 3.
Ooh, paying plus money. The under there.
I'm with Nick. I think 3 is a good number.
Push. Give me the push at 4. Mark Andrews, 4.5. I have the over live bet.
Over. I need 25 receptions today.
I feel a little better about it. I feel a little bit better about it, guys, because if I'm wrong, so are y'all. Marquis Brown, 4 even. I'm going to say over.
Over.
Don't you say that, Bryce. Don't you say that. I almost took the prop on him. Maybe I should. Fuck.
It seems weird because every time I depend on him, he just shits the bed.
I don't want to depend on him.
Yeah, but as soon as you are like, all right, I'm a believer in Steve.
I'm in.
Like I did last year. He just completely crapped out on me. So
he's a super boom player. Like honestly, kind of like Justin Jefferson yesterday. I was saying all yesterday, like that's his highest week. That's it. Like it's all like he could have good weeks, but it's not.
It might be his highest week.
It's not gonna. It's not gonna top that. Like that's it. Sell that dude. When do you sell him?
Sell him
when they're high as fuck. All right, back to the totals. Andrews, we have over 4.5. Everyone's feeling good about it. Marquise Brown over 4. Miles Boykin 2.5. Can he hit 3? It says plus money to the under. Does Boykin hit 3 catches?
Yes,
I think so.
All right. Yeah, sure. Why not? Sammy Boykins. Miles Boykin, 3 catches. Sammy Watkins, next name up, 3.5 catches.
Over.
He's going to get
some
I'm going under.
The under is paying not plus money. Sorry, the over is paying plus money at plus 110. I'm gonna say over. I kind of want the over just for the plus money, but I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I guess I'll say the over. I mean, it should be. I mean, if it's the game that we think it is, you should be able to grab 4 balls. Kelsey, 6 catches. Can he hit 7?
Yes,
of course.
Yeah, he should be able to hit 7 catches. It's a funny number though, because he easily hits 6 for 100 and a tutty and have a great game. Same thing for Hill. He's at 5.5 over. Mr. Boomer Boost
Under. He's never like a 10 catch guy. I think he's going to be like a 5 catch for 80-yard night.
Oh, why did you have to say that? I need 40 points.
Over. I need 15.
I need $1 billion from Hill. I'm going to say the over. Give me over 5.5. And Willie Snead over 2.5.
Under 1. No, they'll get you.
I'm going to say the over. Bryce is saying we got to take the over.
I'm with you, Bryce. I'll ride with you on this one.
He didn't actually say it, but he did say we always have to take the over. And then I said, well, what about Willie Snead? Well, what about this guy? What about this one? I don't know. I'm feeling really good about this game. I'm going to run through my Thrive lineup. Do you have one, Imran? Do you have one yet?
I do.
Cool. Go through our Thrive lineups. Throw out some of our picks out for Nick here.
5 for Thrive.
All right. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 1 touchdown or none?
1.
None.
I got him for 1. 1 rushing touchdown. Hitting the over. Tyreek Hill, over under 67.5 receiving yards. I went over. Tyreek Hill, 1 receiving touchdown. Over. Nico Hardman, I took the over 26.5.
Yeah.
That's over too.
Lamar Jackson, 309 passing yards combined with rushing. So rushing and passing totals 309.5. Over.
That's what I took too.
Oh, okay. Mark Ingram, I took over 60 rushing and receiving, 60.5. Mark Ingram, at least 1 rushing or receiving touchdown. Marquise Brown, over 51.5 receiving yards. Mark Andrews, 55.5 over the receiving yards. And Mark Andrews, at least 1 touchdown. You can go through yours, and then you can ask us those ones. Otherwise, we'd probably compare. Like
very similar on most of these.
That's what I figured was going to happen.
Yeah, Mark Andrews over on his touchdown of 0.5. Does he score or not?
Mm-hmm.
Lamar 2.5 over on the passing touchdowns plus interceptions. We already talked about Lamar yards in the over.
Mm-hmm.
Hill touchdown over. Hill yards over. Kelsey 6.5 receptions over.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey 62.5 yards on the over. Helaire. I wasn't paying attention earlier. I took over on his rushing yards.
You can always change it.
Yeah.
Actually, can you? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But still, sometimes you got to go with your gut. Mahomes, I took the over on the completions. I think he's going to complete a little bit more. And passing yards, though, I took the under. Between 290 and 5. I see him ending around 280-ish.
Okay, sounds good.
You guys are pretty low on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Zach Ray, he just asked a question. Sup, Zach? Glad to see you in. He's a fraternity member. But he was asking, how does Clyde Edwards-Helaire look today? I'm going to say he looks good because I don't think the Ravens defense is exactly their strongest suit on their team. It's not like
the backbone.
Yeah, it's not Ray Lewis's defense. I kind of counted out Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first week, but I think that he's going to dice him up a little bit and be well part of the shootout. So I kind of have him in some of my DFS plays. So I'm expecting a big night from him. I think you guys were kind of a little bit lower on him just because clogged up the middle and stuff. But for me, I'm going to play the contrarian and go. I'm high on him.
Yeah, I think you can still have a good night, but I did want to stay away from his props because if they do get behind at any point and if they're playing catch up, I could see the offense just going more vertically. That's all. I just didn't want to put my money on them this evening. I think there'll be some better matchups ahead for the Chiefs where I can make some money on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You want to run through your DFS actually?
Yeah,
I think you have a couple lineups.
Right there we go. All right, so
all I hear is over.
So first one, I got Mark Andrews as my captain. Harrison Buckner. I'm expecting maybe 4 or 5 50-yard field goals. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, and Demarcus Robinson. My next one, I got Lamar Jackson as the captain, Marquis Brown, Harrison Buckner, J.K. Dobbins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Justin Tucker. So basically, I'm just kind of like giving out, basically spreading out the risk. One team booms, another team booms. Another one I have Tyreek Hill as the captain, Harrison Buckner, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Demarcus Robinson, and Justin Tucker.
Nice.
So those are my kind of lineups for DFS.
Yeah, any DFS lineups tonight, Imran?
No.
Okay. Just going through my props here really quick, just to touch on them. We got Hardman over the 23.5 receiving yards, Mahomes over 20.5 rushing yards, Andrews over 4.5 catches, and I got the Chiefs on the win, parlayed with the over. Put my money where my mouth is. I just can't stay away from Patrick Mahomes and plus money. I
don't think anybody can.
I just can't. Well, plenty of people betting on the Ravens tonight. But
I have one parlay ticket left where I went a little wild with the alternate, and I went the what's it called? I did plus. I was telling you went +9 on the Chiefs, which I think. I don't want to. Where's Wood? Which I feel comfortable with. I think it's going to be a close game, but sometimes you just got to go play it extra safe. Make sure you catch that ticket.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, big guys that we're looking at out tonight. Marquis Brown, Mark Andrews. Is that what we're seeing from the Baltimore side?
Yeah, I think J.K. Dobbins is going to be a big part of their rushing attack this week, and the run option, the option pass, whatever. I think J.K. is the perfect running back in this offense for it. Maybe Mark Ingram gets a couple touches in the goal line, but the first week I thought Mark Ingram was going to get him and J.K. Dobbins got him, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm on the Chiefs. You're on the Chiefs, right?
Oh yeah,
Chiefs.
Yes.
Over.
Yeah.
Over.
Oh,
man, we can't just disagree around here. Yeah. Can't disagree. I don't think we've disagreed since
Mahomes and Jackson.
What do you got an idea for this double or netta? What? Let's just ask the chat. What should Imran and Justin gamble on?
So for the folks, if you didn't see Thursday's episode, I was very high on my guy Darnell Mooney having a big game against the terrible. That's pretty cool.
What the fuck is that? Cincinnati college team is dunking footballs after they score on the sidelines. Cool. I think I prefer the gold chain game rather than that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a bit much. But hey, you don't have fans. What are you gonna do? I don't know. No. Or I don't know. Maybe they do. Again?
Yeah. Jeez. There's only
Yeah. Damn extra laptops in here. I don't know what it is. All right. Anyways,
I can hop out of these.
Yeah, I mine.
No, you're good. Anyways, getting back to it here.
So the bet we had was that on Thursday's episode, I thought my guy Darnell Mooney would have a big game against that bad Falcons defense. Justin thought Braxton Berrios versus the Colts would be a good value play. Let's put a little $5 hauler on it. Unfortunately, Mooney had a very quiet showing. The goddamn Jets. Berrios got a touchdown.
It was their first drive or second drive?
It was pretty early in the.
It was really quick. It was really quick
because Sam Darnold threw that pick 6.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
He was throwing touchdowns to everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's a giver.
Mostly the Colts.
Yeah.
Mostly the Colts.
So,
Xavier Rhodes says thank you.
So who's a player you really like tonight?
Mark Andrews, I guess. I
was gonna say one.
Lamar Jackson.
I was gonna say who has more yards, Kelce or Andrews, or who has more touchdowns.
I could easily go one.
What about more receptions?
Yeah.
I like receptions. I think Kelsey. No. If I'm betting, I'd say Kelsey did.
Yeah.
Why would I do
The
that?
Chiefs have more weapons.
Let's see here. We got the ESPN picks. We got Steve Young, 37-34 Ravens.
Definitely
Booger 28-17. Disregard Booger Ravens. Randy Moss 39-35 Ravens. And Susie is picking the Ravens. So ESPN.
You know what happens when they do this?
They all lose. ESPN all picks the Ravens. They're fucking morons. This is why you watch us and not ESPN. Turn down the volume. Come listen to us while you watch this game. My God. Why does Booger still even have a job? Like, he should try going back to the NFL. I mean, like Witten did.
Yeah.
He was smart. He was like, you know what? I'm not cut out for this. Booger, neither are you, man.
Thank God they fixed the announcing situation.
Go.
Way better.
Booger should go coach like Pee-wee football or high school football if they let him. I don't know.
I think he'd be an assistant coach.
Okay, fine. Do that then. I don't want to listen to him talk. He's terrible. It's awful. Booger and Witten. Oh, my goodness. Kick yourself in the foot. You remember that? Kick yourself in the
I used
foot.
to love Monday Night Football. They killed it. But, yeah, my guy Louis Riddick on there now, so I'm all about it.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit better. Louis Riddick's still kind of just an ESPN,
I like him compared to the other guys.
Yeah, I just didn't like ESPN when they cleared house out of like all the old school guys.
Oh yeah, that was the real.
I was just not a fan.
Do you think Trent Dilfer deserved to go?
Doesn't he still there?
I thought he was one.
He might have been let go.
I thought he was like he might be doing maybe Fox or something, but he was one of the guys I was like, man, like why did you take him out? Because he did a lot of elite quarterbacks in high school and in college, so he would give all like the inside information on who's coming up for quarterback. So he was a great source for me when I was trying to figure out who was the best college quarterbacks and stuff.
Didn't they just bring back Berman? Didn't they get rid of Berman?
They did for a bit.
Boomer.
The Boomer.
Yeah. That was pissing me off. All right, Emron, Mr. Hot, Mr. I'm on fire. I'm going to throw you some picks this week or some games. I just want to hear your instant reactions. Don't be cheating at the lines.
Okay.
Don't be looking at the lines.
I gotta get in my zone.
I just want to
my sparkling water.
I just want to pick your brain here a little bit.
Go for it.
All right. I'm gonna throw out the Panthers and the Cardinals. Panthers at home hosting the Cardinals.
Arizona's gonna win. Arizona's pissed off after dropping that dumbass game on the lines.
Yeah, that was dumb. That broke up one of my parlays. But so did the Panthers. So fuck the Panthers.
You know whose parlays didn't break up?
Yeah.
Are you guys listening to me yet? No. Okay.
All right. So Cardinals on the road. You're just good there. Money line. You want to take the spread at -3.5?
Oh my, please.
Okay, so -3.5 there. Here's a good one. Bengals and the Jags. Bengals hosting the Jags.
What's the Bengals? How much you favored by?
-3.
Oh, please, thank you.
Bengals -3.
Dude,
Joe Burrow and the kid.
They're playing some good football, man. They just had some bad luck.
They should have 3 wins.
They should at least 2.
They don't have 3 losses though, so
They
that's
do
nice. That's nice.
So, but I think I think they're. I just look at teams that are trending.
Mm.
Like that's when I was picking the Eagles and the Bengals game. Eagles are trending the wrong way.
Mm.
Bengals are 0-2 as well, but they're fighting their ass
Oh
off.
yeah, and they shouldn't be. They should.
No.
They shouldn't be. They should
So
easily be 2-1.
I think they're due, and I think Jaguars. I think they're slowly going to start to go into that hole.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Let's get another one here. What about Tampa Bay hosting the Chargers?
Bucks
7.5 favorite.
Take that.
Just the 7.5, or just the parlay the -360.
Do you parlay the money?
Well, yeah, you can go money line into the spread, into the money line, into the spread. Oh yeah, baby.
I'm in the same game.
Oh no. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Would you? What's the better pick here? Just the safe win.
-7.5. I mean, it depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to play for the boom, obviously you go -7.5.
So you're taking Herbert and the Chargers back a notch.
Yeah. I mean,
Not the same team from 2 weeks ago.
Not at all. And I think it's just because it cost the Chiefs off surprise. Panthers are not a good football team, guys, especially without McCaffrey. And then for them to come into San Diego, or not to San Diego,
Los Angeles
Chargers to LA, and just take their cookies like that was just not good. And they were just so much better than them. So I think it's going to get ugly.
All right. Let's see
It's a West Coast team traveling East Coast. So
all right. What about the Raiders and the Bills?
Where is it?
Las Vegas.
Bills. Josh
Spread?
Allen's gonna kill him.
+2.5 for the Raiders. Home dogs.
I take the home dogs, or the Bills are going to win.
So you'll take the 2.5?
It's 2. Oh, fuck. I should 3.5.
You could buy up a point. You could buy up a point to
Um,
3 easy. That would not be hard. That wouldn't cost you a lot.
I'll take the Bills on the money line. I think they're going to do a lot of the things that the Patriots did to beat the Raiders.
All right, and this last one because I really fucking want this one: the Packers and the Falcons, Monday Night Football.
It's in Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
How bad are the
LaFleur is hurting for a loss.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
He's hurting for a loss. The Falcons need one.
What's the spread right now?
Billion reception yards for Julio.
What's the spread right now?
-7.5 for the Packers. Heavy favorites.
It's -7. Let's see. This is a game I would hold off until Friday. I need to see if Julio's playing. If Julio's playing,
actually, we need to find out if Russell Gage is playing. If they don't have Gage and Julio,
then the 7.5 is value for the Packers. Packers are going to win that game. Atlanta, a lot of people last week were saying, they're not going to lose the Bears. They can't go 0-3. That team is dog shit. They're going to lose. But, I mean, they are going to catch somebody because if they get healthy.
Their defense is dog shit.
Their offense can score. So, if they get everybody healthy, they can play.
I want the Falcons to win real bad.
I do too, but I just if they have Julio and Gage back, I take them to cover the 7.5 because I think it's just a shootout. And I don't think Green Bay can get that. The 7.5 is a key.
Okay. How about a dog sled on Thursday night? How about the Jets and the Broncos? Blind man picking porn.
And this is in
the Jets is going to get their first.
Where are you picking this game?
Games in New York.
Yeah.
If
40 points is the game total. If that helps out any.
No,
it doesn't.
Yeah, actually, thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna bet the under right now. I think that this is gonna sound weird. If Mark, I don't think it's Mark. I think it's Brett Rippon.
Brett Rippon.
The young kid that played. He seemed to have a little bit more pep in his step. If he starts, I like.
He seemed to have more completions.
Jeff Driscoll looked like shit.
He looked really bad.
If he plays again, and that team is just gonna because.
But does the Jets make Driscoll look like a real quarterback?
Their defense is fighting, man.
Is it?
Who's the underdog? Is it probably the Broncos?
The Broncos. They're the Broncos are favored. I'm sorry. -3. Wait a second. The Jets are +3, but they're -120 to hit it. That's not how that goes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they have this backwards. So typically both teams on the spread are just, negative, minus
whatever number.
Yeah, -105, -114. They're the same. No, it says the Broncos are +100 to cover the spread, and they're the favorite. They're the favorite. How does that work? How does that work?
That's making money on both sides.
They are. The book doesn't know. That's what it means. The book doesn't know.
Look, these teams are both really
The favorite is plus money.
We're just going to give you both.
They're giving you free money.
Yeah,
they're begging you to take the Broncos on the -3 spread. What is that?
I don't know why. That's a game.
BetOnline.ag.
I'm gonna pick the Jets. Just following the old rule, right? On a short week, you take the home team. I know last week that didn't work out, but they're both in Florida. It's not really a road game, but this one.
Where did Denver play last week? Were they at home? They were at home. They hosted Tampa Bay. Yeah, damn. So they are traveling.
Yeah, so they're traveling on a short week.
Yeah,
they're not good to begin. I mean,
they don't look great.
No Sutton, no Locke. Their offense is ravaged. I think.
Lindsay.
I don't like the. They're the favorites, right? I think the Jets,
I don't know because it says they are, but it also says it's paying plus money for them to cover the spread.
I think the Jets are going to win. If you can get the Jets +3, take it. I just think this is just
not paying plus money.
Yeah, I also like the under in this game. I just don't think they have enough people.
I think that's the safest place to put your money in this game is to the under 40 points.
Neither defense is shit. They're okay. They can play, they can compete, and neither offense is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Broncos have pieces, they just have no one to get the ball to those pieces. Yeah,
Judy, Gordon, that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, Tim Patrick doing his thing.
They're getting Hamler back this week, I think.
I thought he came back in the last game.
Oh, well, the quarterback play probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just packed it in. It's like we'll see you. Yeah, me and Nick will have fun with that one on Thursday night. That'll be a real barn burner, getting you guys pumped and ready for some Thursday night football. Going into our matchups and our props.
Guys,
thank gosh, we're only
just remember we could have been dealing with no football.
That's true.
In an alternate reality, you'd be begging for some Sam Darnold.
About 4 weeks ago. Yeah. About 4 weeks ago, I'd be begging for the Broncos with all their injuries and everything. But if you're really hurting on Thursday night and you don't know what to do, and you're sitting there like, God, like I got a couple of guys to start. Who do I start? I don't know. All these players are garbage other than like Melvin Gordon. Braxton Berrios. Get Braxton Berrios in your lineup. Man's going to eat.
Ooh, can I add a one little fun fact as this game's 5 minutes away?
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes has never lost a game in the month of September. He's 9-0.
Oh. So
He's also never thrown an interception in the month of September. 28 touchdowns.
So you're telling me I've already won my money. You're telling me I've already won my money
I'm
back.
telling you guys, I'm going to close my laptop and go to Charleston now to cash this parlay for the game that's not even done.
All right.
They're not gonna
So
lose.
just cash at me what you want to bet, and I'll bet it on here. And we'll just keep going. No big deal. All right. So with that being said, what do I want to do? I'm going to do a quick little thing because you just said that. Patrick Mahomes. Let's see what I can get. Combined for the win. Pick a statistic. Pick the statistic. It won't let me, so I'm just not going to do it. Sorry. That was very anticlimactic. So really quick, we're going to talk about Thrive Fantasy. We're partnered with these guys. Thrive Fantasy is a daily fantasy sports app that allows you to leverage player props rather than player fantasy points. It's just a fresh take on fantasy football. It's a lot of fun. I've cashed 4 out of 6 plays so far this season. Just been playing with pretty much the primetime games, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night football. So mixing that in when I can. They've eliminated essentially the hours of countless research because they only ask you about top tier athletes in a respective sport. Each prop has a fantasy point total associated with the over or under based on its likelihood to occur. So the more points a selection is worth, the riskier it is.
Use promo code to the Hizzy when you sign up today, and you'll receive an instant $50 bonus on your first deposit of $20 or more. You can download Thrive Fantasy on the App Store or the Play Store, or by visiting their website, www.thrivefantasy.com. Sign up and hashtag prop up today.
If we're not giving you the tools, to make your own money, here's $50 for free. Like I don't know what else we can do. It's free money. You put on $20 or what is it? 25? It's 20 bucks.
Minimum.
You get 50 free. So you put on 20. A lot of the best plays, I'm going to be honest with you, are like $20 to $25.
Yep.
But there are cheaper ones. There's $5 plays, $10 plays. What I really like too is doing the heads up matchups. So when you have heads up matchups, you're literally just picking one side or the other. So it could be like Dan Jones and Drew Brees, but Drew Brees has like a 25 passing yard like spread. So who's going to have more? Is it Brees with a 25 Dan Jones with a 25-yard head start, or is it Brees? So that's just a new way that you can kind of leverage your football knowledge. If you're really into gambling, really into props, you'll have a ton of fun with it. Very easy to use, and cashing out is easy. Cashing in takes about 5 minutes, but you'll get it. Bear with us. All right, we're moments from kickoff here. Is it really only 8:13? Yeah. A little slow tonight. I'm going to bring in some season-long props here for you guys. We're about 3 games in here. See what you're thinking. Pick your brains on some things. Right now, favored to win the NFC Championship. Right now, Emron, we can get our Bears 20-1.
Done.
20-1. Let's go. What do you got, Nick? Anyone you like out there? NFC? Washington football team is at 25-1. Let's go.
Yeah.
Or actually, maybe it's 250-1. That's their extra 0. Sorry.
Even better.
Hey, they're ahead of the Giants, man.
We got it.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
I don't cheer for them anymore. For some reason they're ahead, but I just wait for the ball to drop in Washington a lot of times.
I really feel like we got to get in on the Bears, Emron, because right now the 49ers are still plus 700. Get that nonsense out of here. Pack them in. The Niners are dead, buried in the ground.
I'm not even trying to be like a butthurt like Homer, but I'm just, all like the nonsense, like, wish 3-0 teams.
Please.
First of all, they don't pick the schedule, and one of the teams that they beat that they dropped 20 points on in the fourth quarter just beat the Arizona Cardinals, who are the darlings of the NFL.
That's because our division, put some respect on the NFC North.
Yeah. 2 of the undefeated teams in the NFL are in that division.
Sorry,
Yeah.
no big deal.
And just one quick question: do you guys know which team is 3rd in the NFL in touchdown passes?
Mitch Trubisky.
Chicago Bears.
Oh, Chicago Bears. I thought you were going.
No, I'm just saying because
thought you were going a little different direction
they
there.
played bad defense, they scored, but now all the people that are doubting their schedule gets tough now.
No, and that's fine because
it's going to be fun.
We're going to grab some wins out of these games still. Even if the Packers do go undefeated, we're still going to grab some wins out of those games, and I expected a few. I counted them in.
there'll be two big games next week for them. They're the next Thursday night game.
All right, so what do you think about some of these mid-level teams here, Nick? I got Cowboys at plus 1,100, Cardinals at plus 1,200, Rams at plus 1,200, ahead of my Bears
to win the Super Bowl.
No, just to NFC Championship.
Cowboys.
To get to the NFC or play in it or win it.
Just win it.
I mean, honestly, the Cowboys, they're honestly the best ones. Washington football team. I mean, Dwayne Haskins throwing 3 interceptions. That's embarrassing. You cannot win on that. That's not how they won last year or 2 years ago with Alex Smith. So they right now are just winning just because everyone else is losing. But Dallas has the best chance to definitely get ahead of them. Once Washington gets really into the division, then it's going to start being an issue for them. I mean, they're even going to have an issue against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. So what about the favorites? What about Russ? Dude's cooking.
Yeah.
14 touchdowns, 3 games, plus money, plus 375. Do you hedge your bet with a Homer Bears pick and throw in a little cash there for Russ and company?
I mean, it's just. I mean, that's the value's not crazy for me there. I mean, the Bears, I throw it on there for the Seahawks. Sure, why not? I mean, it's just. I mean, they of the teams, I think they look the best.
Well, I'm just saying that's how you would hedge, right? You would hedge with a favorite and a long shot. Yeah. You know, if your long shot hits, cool. If not, hopefully you'd land the favorite.
Yeah, I might do that. That's not a bad one to go with. Because the NFC after that, I mean, the Niners, they're hurt. They've benefited though greatly by playing the Jets and the Giants like back to back. The NFL schedule makers have their back on that one.
Well, look at the Bills too. Miami and the Jets. First 2 weeks.
I mean, division. I get that one a little bit more. It's division. Their division's trash.
Whatever, but still, like we got Lamar Jackson about to take the first snap here. Monday Night Football. Mark Ingram getting after it.
4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Ball on the ground. That's not what we want. Pass that shit. Just kidding. They can't do that every play, right? Home run every play. Tampa Bay, they're sitting at plus 700. Not gonna happen. Sorry, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Still not buying it. They got they play back to back Carolina and the Broncos, right? They played the chart. Yeah, so they've gotten a soft 3 games after their first game.
NFL.
Big Don from Orlando. What's up, man? Good. Thank you for watching.
Oh, I got the chat closed.
Kind of jealous that you guys are in Florida. It's kind of starting to get cold out here.
Runs, huh?
Let's go, Ingram. Let's go. Trying to hit that Thrive prop for me, Ingram. I love it, buddy. I love it.
Donnie's got Ingram. Of course you do.
Let's get him, Donnie.
Oh, I asked Donnie last night in his streaming on Twitch.
You got to link me that, Donnie. What's up?
Yeah, it's on Facebook, so I saw it as like late night. So I hopped in. And I asked him who was the best player he ever played with, and he said that the best player he ever played with was Harold Jones. He said the guy came in as a wide receiver, left as a defensive end. He was like, dude, the guy's just an animal. So he said he was in the league for a couple of years, but he's not sure where he's at now. But that was an interesting question. I thought it'd be like,
Is there 3 strikes in the back of his name?
Harold Jones Corte?
No. I'm trying to think who. The name seems familiar. Lamar Jackson run, first down.
He's gone.
Big run. Oh, my God, big run.
Wow.
We're not saying he's a running back, but doesn't kind of look like one.
And I mean, I'll just say it again. Having a mobile quarterback is not a bad thing.
It's not.
It's not.
Thank you, Donnie.
I just don't get it. I mean, look at this play. It's beautiful.
I'm trying to
block by Stanley, and he's just going.
I don't want to hide your comment. I'm trying to copy the damn link, Donnie. Someone got a pen?
Copy it.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, just copy it and send it to me somewhere. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
We'll go show some support.
Yeah, I might hop in on Warzone with you, man. I have no problem doing that. I'm always up. I'm insomniac, so if you do like that, I'll be there.
All right, Ravens already at the Chiefs 40. Dear God, Jackson for his first throw delivers. Ooh, not a dime to Brown. We'll get that one back. I got Marquis Brown as well. I want to see him do well. Howard Jones. Got it. I was thinking of a Harold.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Harold Jones or Landry. Harold Landry. I think that's
maybe it was Landry that had the 3 strikes.
Yeah.
There's like an H
defensive end that out of Boston College. He played. He was like a second round pick for the Tennessee Titans.
Gotcha. All right, we got 2nd and 10 here for the Ravens. Looks like another keeper for Lamar, hitting outside the numbers, going to take it to the sideline, out of bounds, killing the clock at 12:41. Bring up 3rd down. Liking what I'm seeing so far. You know, it's conservative, but they're getting the gains. You know, only one passing attempt so far. I mean, this is what they do, though.
Speaking of, we were talking about season-long props, right?
Mm-hmm.
Time to do a little update on our wide receiver one because we are now tied.
I saw that.
Who's
Kenny Galladay's back, baby.
Kenny Galladay's got one. Hopkins has got one. I've got 0 with Mike Thomas. My ass is getting in the water.
Well, it's not hard for him to come back.
Well, he can come back. Oh, the veer to Dobbins.
Ooh,
with
nice
the pitch.
Play. Nice play. He looked like he was what,
his
maybe
first touch.
inches from being down.
Kept himself up.
Great play by Jackson. Great play by Jackson.
In week 2, Dobbins had a similar play where he did that, kept himself up, you know, hand to the ground, falling.
What a play by
Jackson. I love it.
Oh man, and Dobbins too.
Yep, they both look good.
To fight for that one. I just love the way this offense is designed too. It's just good.
I see Brown not on the field. They got Boykin over there. They take a deep shot here on 1st and 10. Nope, run more. Mark Ingram, big gain.
Good run.
Do they let him finish the drive though? I don't know.
I don't see why not.
It's not their MO.
Lamar Jackson's got to get those MVP touchdowns. He's gonna get that.
Or the nice easy little dink to Andrews in the corner of the end zone. The passing props not off to a great start for Lamar tonight. Not off to a great start. But passing touchdowns are heating up. Maybe heating up.
In the red zone.
Yep. Let's see what we get here.
This is a good also indicator for our overtrain. Ooh, rookie Devin Duvernay's in.
Oh, they're scoring on this drive, bro. They're putting up points no matter what. This is great for the over. This is a great start actually for the.
Is that Duvernay? Devin Duvernay, the rook. Nice.
This is a great start for a potential 50-point game for each team. Absolutely. This is perfect. We're not even 2 minutes in, or whatever. We're almost 5. Sorry.
Yeah. Just going down the field very
5.
easily.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're actually running more clock. If anything, we need them to kill some time.
Cam has a stat. It says Mahomes is 9-0 in September and also 28 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
Said that earlier.
Yeah.
He got it from me.
Sorry, lady.
What are you dropping stuff that your brother already said? Cam, you're trying to embarrass us?
Always trying to steal the spotlight.
What the hell, man? Are we running here? Broken play. Yeah, broken play.
Ooh, that hit looked nasty.
Well,
did you see that?
He got the contact. When you put your hand into there, you're gonna get something back.
Yeah. No, the way he came down.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, I'm finished the play. That's good. I mean, if the quarterback puts a hand on you, bro, did you see Josh Allen just stiff arm the hell out of that guy yesterday? Put his hand into his mask, ripped his head away from him. Get the fuck off me.
I love Josh Allen, man. The way he's playing right now. It's funny.
Animal.
You guys remember they a few years ago, Mr. Ramsey was talking a lot of trash about Jackson. He said Jackson was trash, and they asked Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And they asked him what he thought yesterday. Like, yeah, he's pretty good. Shot him up real quick.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good. Snead,
bad play.
Yeah, I don't like how they drew that one up.
That never had a shot.
I bet you they go for it.
Justin Tucker.
I bet they go for it. Pace of play.
Come on, that's a bad call.
Yeah, that's a bad play call.
I don't like the play call at all. I mean, because
that Tucker prop, bastards, the kicker. How about we fake it? Justin Tucker passing touchdown. Well, that's
Mark
fun.
Andrews.
That's fun. Football's supposed to be fun. Get rid of field goals. Ugh. What if we just got rid of field goals and you had to only go 80 yards? That was the end zone, like flag football. Like you got to go 40 yards to get a first down. It doesn't matter where you start. All right,
street football.
Yeah. 3 points. Nothing but net for Tucker.
That's how we roll around here, guys.
Big trust for the kicker. I mean, it's all trust for Tucker. All right. So Mahomes and company down the field. Here comes a tutty. We're taking the lead. We're going up. Mahomes is
one play.
Cashing the checks. Mahomes is cashing the checks, cashing the props. Let's go.
Breaking necks and cashing checks. It's a Catalina wine mixer, guys.
You're not wrong. Remember when you could go to Catalina wine mixers?
Back in the day, back when it was cool.
I'm just kidding. I have one next month. Really excited.
This whole thing's weird.
You're not wrong. All right, let's see what else we got here. So easy locks for the week. I mean, are we saying you're picking the Bears in that game?
Yeah.
Bears Colts. You're picking the Bears. Are you putting it into a parlay?
You know how I roll, man.
All right.
I've had them 2 weeks in a row in a parlay, and then for one of mine, it helped out because they're underdogs. But yeah, I think the way they're playing their defense, I think Foles being in actually I think affects the defense too because I think they play more aggressive because they I think were so uptight at playing like even in the game yesterday changed. They were down by 16, but it went from like almost a nervousness and anxiousness that we can't fuck up anything.
Oh yeah, I mean to me the team had a pep in their step.
Yeah,
like
to being like
not knocking Mitch, but
yeah, to being like, and I think one of the examples of that was the they said a leadership example was Mitch is like, come on guys, let's go, we got the clapping his hands, nothing wrong with that. But then you have a leadership of Nick Foles who goes to Anthony Miller on 3rd and 8 and says, hey, if they send an all up blitz,
go to the L,
run to the L in the end zone, it'll be there.
Yep, that was
and
legit. That was legit.
And he tried to be careful because he didn't want anybody to hear because the Falcons, they love to run to the L. That's what they do every week. Run to that L.
When they can. Yeah,
but I mean I think it's going to be a competitive game because I think the Colts have a decent defense and their O-line is the best in football, so I think that could give the Bears some trouble. Hence why I want them to get Snacks Harrison because they're missing Eddie Goldman early.
Yeah, it really sucks. Bears playing home dogs plus 125 on the money line, plus 2.5 on the spread. You buy that up to 3. You're just taking the money line.
I'm taking money line because it's just I think this.
Oh yeah, take the plus money
because I just think people are gonna now see the genius of Nagy, and like that a touchdown like we talked about in past shows. How many times like the one Mr. Miller, he's made that miss. I think I'm not even exaggerating. Like I watch every Bears game. At maybe half a dozen times in Anthony Miller's career. And that's huge. Like 50, 60, 70-yard touchdown bombs are just getting missed. And
there's more than that's getting missed, though. I mean, I'm just
thinking about
cleaning up the easy stuff. And when I saw it, just kind of diving into it a little bit more here, I mean, I said before the show, like it's just an easy comparison of, Baker and Tyrod Taylor in Cleveland. When I'm watching Mitch throw, he's got a hard throw. I'm not saying he throws like Tyrod Taylor. No disrespect, Mitch. I'm not saying that. You don't throw that slow. My God. But when Nick Foles got in there, that ball had some fucking movement on it. You saw the difference in their arm strength and their accuracy, and it was quick. With Tyreek Hill with a quick end-around sweep.
Oh, my goodness.
Great gadget play.
Oh, my God.
Bastard.
He's okay, right? He's okay.
He's fine. He's fine.
Cut number 90.
Everything is fine. Cut his Achilles out, bastard.
Oh,
he was just trying to rip out Tyreek Hill's calf.
Kyrie
calf. No, but anyways, I like the Bears in that game. I like Foles a lot more. I mean, I drafted Foles in leagues I had no business owning a quarterback because I knew this would happen. Like, I knew this was going to happen at some point, and I grabbed him. I got him. I might look to move him. I might look to move maybe a Derek Carr if I like what I see out of Foles this week. Because also, like, if you go and grab Foles, like, you don't necessarily have to start him this week if you have Patrick Mahomes or other QB1s, right? Oh shit! Oh boy, Mahomes. Trying to throw a pick there. Tip ball. Hit the ground. We're good, but we got a flag on the play here. My goodness. Ooh, it's getting exciting here. Great googly boogly is correct. Getting back to Foles, I like what I see. I don't think you have to rush him in your lineups this week, but this is a great matchup. It's a good test. The Colts defense has been strong, and I'm not saying you got to throw him in there right away, but definitely want to grab him if you're hurting for a quarterback going forward, if you need some depth there, if you've had an injury, if you were in on Drew Lock or any of these other guys like Garoppolo maybe. He's definitely a solid option going forward.
And he's got weapons, man. Like, it's not like...
And you're going to see those guys actually be weapons now.
Yeah, Allen Robinson had a pep in his step, even though his haircut looks like shit. He's got some weird mullet thing going on. But, like, I think got to Cam, Anthony Miller, Mooney. I mean, Ted Ginn had a really clutch 4th and 6 catch yesterday. I mean, I'm just excited to watch him. And, like, it's pretty obvious to everybody that knows me. I love Mitch. I really wanted him to be the guy, but you can't say he didn't get a fair shake. He got a fair shake. We just continue to make the same mistakes. He showed no signs of progression, and I think that's what happened yesterday. I was talking to my dad and my brother during the game. They're like, "Wow, why middle of third quarter?" I was like, honestly, Nagy knows he can win this game still. It's not over, and it's NFL. You only have 16 of these. You cannot throw away. If you think you even have a sliver of a hope, you got to do it. And it's a ballsy call. There's no going back from it.
Kelsey with a catch and a first down. Looks good. Yeah,
but it's going to be interesting now. They're 3-0. Colts are going to be a good test, but then they have the Bucs coming up right after that. You have the Panthers squeezed in, but then you got the Rams, the Titans, the Vikings don't seem as deadly anymore. But
We got them.
They have a
We
stretch,
got 'em.
They have a stretch of about 5 weeks, which is going to tell us a lot about them.
I think the Titans and the Rams will probably be, the most,
Both are on the
noteworthy.
road.
Yeah, both are going to be noteworthy. Taking on Ramsey, Donald, our offensive line still needs some help, but I think we're going to be good. I feel more comfortable. That's for sure. The whole point of bringing in Foles was to make sure that we had a guy that could make the offense roll every week. We got 3 wins. I mean, that's what we had. Even there you go. There you go, Hill. Go to the house. Go to the house.
House call.
Oh
shit.
my
I thought he got
God.
around him. I thought he got around him.
Oh, there's just one more man to beat.
Yeah.
Uneffing believable. I got a stack going right now, and I need that touchdown. Unbelievable. Sorry, guys.
No, it's not over yet.
I'm still in the game.
I think this is the Kelsey play here, though. The Kelsey TD.
Yeah.
Man, that's not even that. I mean, that route is super vanilla for Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
They give him a ton of space there. Like Hill could eat that up all day. Hill, this way. Just God bless it.
Oh damn it!
I
He
love
just rushed that throw for some reason.
I love when you can line up on the right side of the field or the left side and just put your fucking sprinter out to the cone. Just put it out to the pylon. Oh my God. It drives me nuts.
Grinds my gears over here.
Austin Colley's had so many of those.
And so speaking of the locks of the week, I do have to look at the slate of the games. I usually do that on Tuesday and Wednesdays, but what I started doing last week was it was like a dumb thing. Like in week 2, I didn't bother looking at the spread. I just look at the
money line.
Yeah, I'm trying not to spread I'm looking at the game total. So I did.
Gotcha.
I focused on that this week because guys, usually the over and unders they pay the same as.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you have a game like this where you're like
Mahomes to the house, touchdown, Mahomes.
So if you're
rushing quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, he is kind of traditional, but he is pretty mobile.
He's helping out the prop. Do we know him? 3 yards. Damn it.
Yeah.
17 more. Let's go.
So like I said, this is helping me out my parlay, my little teaser I did +9 for the Chiefs.
Did I not ask if I could get the Mahomes rushing touchdown and the Chiefs win? I asked if I could get it. I couldn't find it at my book. I wanted a Mahomes rushing touchdown. Wouldn't give it to me.
That shouldn't be something they had. But so I've been looking at game totals because sometimes like that's like even if you like in a game where you're not sure if a team will cover or win, okay, you don't have to worry about that. Like last night, Butker missed.
No. Yeah. Oh my God! 2 field goals now. Please, you're trying to kill the over. We're at 9 points.
Harrison Butker too. Like what he did last week, nailed 350-yarders in a row.
Cold as ice.
Yeah, it shit happens though. That's what it is.
I'm tired of it. This is why kickers are not in our fantasy league.
They shouldn't be, man. I'm so sick of them. But yeah, so that's one thing I'm continuing to look at. Look at the over, see where you can get the value there. And a lot of times you just have to also go with your gut and look at these teams. Like a lot of people were all over the Eagles for some reason. And then I saw action the week when I dropped my article on Thursday. The Bengals are +6. By the time we got to Sunday, they're down to +4 because everybody saw that it's good value there. I'm going to take them again against the Jags.
All right, right on.
Yeah,
fired up. As far as like the board itself, I mean, like to me the locks. When I'm looking at them, I still like the Saints on the road at the Lions, but probably wouldn't work that into a parlay. I'm with you on the Bengals.
You know what I like in that game though? I'll take the over in that Saints and Lions game all day, every day.
54.5.
Give me.
Yeah, Lions at home. I think that's solid.
They're not going to stop anybody in the Saints.
But what I would look for, honestly, is like the team points this week. Like, look for the Broncos and Jets. Like, if you just know that the Broncos aren't going to do anything under 20 game points, hammer that. Same thing for the Jets. If that's just what you're on, I'm not going to do that. Last week would have been a perfect. Yeah, perfect week to do that. Last week was the Broncos under under 20. That was, or maybe it's under 17. Even that. I mean, it's just easy money. Bills, I think, is a good one. Oh, Titans, Steelers. Titans are home dogs. I think there's some value there for the Titans. Let's see. Buccaneers, that's a lock. Seahawks, lock. Texans, I mean, they're playing home, but it's the Vikings. So Vikings looked better last week. I'll take the Texans to grab a win. Cowboys over the Browns. Those would be the ones I'd be most comfortable with. Steelers, I like that. Steelers, they showed they're human last week.
They did.
They bled a little bit.
Texans fought, but that team is just going to be bad. It's going to be a good game here. I don't know where I'm going on this game. I'm a little bit torn.
Steelers and Titans?
Yeah,
it's a close one. I mean, you got Titans +1. I think I take the home value. I think I take the Titans. I will say that the Titans defense not up to snuff in comparison to the Steelers D, but I think they could do enough to keep this game competitive. What do you think, Nick? You like Steelers?
And last week really shit the bed for me. I was really disappointed in their defense.
Yeah, I was too, man. I mean, Watson without real any weapons. Fuller was still there, but he was limited. Randall Cobb went off.
Yeah, I mean, they have the potential to score. I mean, they just, they're not going to beat anybody.
And do the Steelers really have what they need on the D line to just plug it up, against Henry? Because that's what it's going to be.
Yeah,
that's how you beat that defense is just eat the clock. I don't know. I think that's going to be a tight one, but I like the Titans on the plus money. I like plus 105 at home. Just take them on the money line. You get plus money actually on their plus one. It's usually even money. It's usually split the same way, but they're giving you plus money on the spread. They can lose by 1. Excuse me. Oh, Rams Giants. That's one. Rams is a lock.
Yeah, definitely a lock.
Where's that one out?
Rams.
Oh yeah,
LA.
They're gonna be
Niners Eagles. Same thing as last week with the Niners and the Giants.
Are Niners finally getting to play at home?
Yep.
Okay, they're West Coast trips.
Kittle might be back.
Yeah, Eagles. I don't know what they're doing, man. Alshon Jeffrey might be back, so he'll have some authority, but I still don't.
He won't be back. He might be coming back to practice the following Monday. But that's about it.
I see reports that there's a shot he might have week 4, but I just
he hasn't practiced at all. Why would they throw him out there?
I just think they're desperate, man.
But I believe that part. I believe that.
I know we're week 4, and it might be early to say this, but their season's on the line, man.
Yes, it's not too early. The Washington football team is leading the division. It's not too early.
Yeah. So I mean, they're going to be in a position. I think where that division is the worst in football, and so they won't be out of the race in the division.
How it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be a dogfight.
Oh yeah.
They don't have a winning.
There's still a dogfight.
There isn't a winning record in the division.
It's a little bit smaller now.
Yeah, Chihuahuas.
Yeah. But so I think but it's still big for them. You can't be in the first quarter of the season winless.
Oh, Lamar with another big run, 12 yards.
Touch him? No, I don't think they touched him when he went down.
Roughing the quarterback. Sorry, they get to do that. Be on the line of scrimmage.
Chiefs Patriots. Now that's a fun one.
Did anyone see that dude's face? He looked like he got in a knife fight and his face lost. The hell?
This guy?
No. Some guy on the sideline for the Chiefs. He had just like random pieces of tape all over his face. He looked like a
boxer.
Yeah, like a boxer who just went 80 rounds, or a goalie in hockey from 1945. I don't know. They didn't wear masks then. Speaking of which, Stanley Cup Finals going on tonight. I got under 5 goals game total. Go Stars.
Who's in it?
Dallas Stars and Tampa Bay Lightning. Boo, Lightning. What's the score?
I don't know.
I thought you said they're winning.
No, I said Tampa Bay is up in the series.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said up in the game.
No.
It's that's not good. Someone scored. That game should end 1-0. Cash the under.
0-0, 8 minutes left in the first.
Hockey! Lamar Jackson gets it to, is that Duvernay again?
Yeah.
Marquis Brown.
Well, now it's first, second and 20, so now they definitely got it.
There was a flag on something there.
I think it was
chopping
because you saw a guy go down towards the defender's legs,
mm-hmm.
and I think it's within 5 yards of the ball he could do it, but he was outside of that range, so he got called for it.
I got you. All right, cool. All right, so we got second and 20 here. 5:45 left in the first. Let's get an update on the live over. See where we're looking at there. I gotta believe it's come down to maybe 47 or 48.
Yeah, as of this moment, it might have.
Oh, I'm sure it has.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has.
Slow down.
20.
Oh, completion. Mark Andrews. Nice.
Oh, good throw.
Got fumbled out of bounds. No big deal. All right. That's hockey still. Let's go to the NFL. 6-3. Oh, no. They're still feeling it. 56.5. They cranked it up. They're like, this is plenty of enough time, plenty of enough points. 56.5. If anything, that's the time to bet the under still. Only 9 points. If they finish out this quarter with with only 9 points,
they won't.
I'm just saying. If they do, I gotta get some of that. I gotta get some of that because I got the Chiefs on the win. Cool, but I need the over too to hit my my parlay. Bastards, they got me. Oh! Lamar going down. No contact yet. He did hit the ground, but no contact. He's gonna get it out. Oh, It's out of bounds. It's out of bounds, but the ball is spotted right there, though. The ball is spotted right there.
Oh shit!
No, the ref is pointing to the ground. I hate,
but
it's the ball is spotted right there because he fumbled it out of bounds.
Was there a clear? Hold on. I think the guy slapped it back in though.
You can't slap it out of bounds. It's once it hits.
I don't think it went out of bounds.
It did. No, it did. You'll see it. You'll see it. Watch. The ball is definitely touching the ground out of bounds. There it is, bouncing out of bounds. Yeah, okay. It's way out of bounds. It rolls out of bounds, and it's a fumble. Then even this is not.
His knees down, so it
doesn't matter. He's not contacted. Yeah, he didn't get contacted. That's why the ball is spotted back this far, because it just went out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That's it. It's still a shitty drive for the over for the Ravens. Sorry, Baltimore, you're going down. What is it? 13-3. Because here comes Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. Let's go. Fire him up. Let's go. Right here. 70-yard bomb. Hill. Touchdown. 2-point conversion. Kelsey. They need the two. They need the two. Let's see what they go and do. They've lowered it to 52.5. You can double down on the over or the under.
Me?
You can well, now they're only letting you bet the under. They've actually locked the over. Oh, no.
Tampa Bay up.
Now they took it off. Oh, fuck Tampa Bay. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I'm a fan if they win 1-0 though. Go to the under. Dallas is slow and grind them out defense. Good goaltending. Solid structure behind the offense.
They got a 6'7" goalie, Ben Bishop.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. Now that I think about it, maybe Ben Bishop was the goalie when Tampa played the Blackhawks? Or did they have Vasilevsky? I think the Bishop got hurt in that series.
Yeah.
I think he got hurt or something in like game 3 or 4. And then we went to town on the backup, bringing home cups. Not so much anymore. But that's cool. I get it, Dynasties, they come and go. For example, the Bears, they're here now. They're here now.
It was over for the NFL when Nick Foles came out with the dark flag.
Oh, bro. When that happened, the chills. The chills rolling down my spine. That's when that person on Twitter was like, wet ass spiral. Because you just knew that the chills coming down your back, those aren't normal. Those aren't normal. Those are definitely my hormones. Let's see what else we got here. I don't want to look at the live feed here for the Lightning in Dallas. I want to see the Chiefs, please. Thank you. Still at 54.5. Chiefs now on the spread at -2.5. Ravens at +2.5. First half over is at 26.5. Where are you feeling right now on that? 26.5 for the half.
For the half, over that.
Under.
I will feel better if there's a touchdown here before the quarter.
So where are we at right now? We're at 9.
9 points total.
So let's say they do get a touchdown and 2 points here. Let's say they go 14 and it's 14-3. That's 17
in the first quarter. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you got 9 points for the second quarter. Yeah, we'll see what they do on this drive here.
Personally, I always hate betting the over under in the first half just because it's just weird. A team could come out slow, and if you're betting it over, sometimes halftime adjustments happen and it comes out big. But
I think the good spots to bet those are actually on bad teams that are like, for example, the Eagles. Like they played really well in the first half. Like the first half up against Washington, the first half up against the Rams, solid. They fucking tanked in the second half in both those games. The Raiders played great yesterday. First half up against the Patriots. Second half, not so much.
Nope.
Yeah, so I look for teams like that. I don't think the Raiders are like the teams I just mentioned, but not great though on offense. They're hurting a little bit. It just means that they're coming out with like scripted plays. Clyde Edwards-Helaire moving the pile. Let him go. Let him go.
Come on.
Let him go. Y'all couldn't bring him down. Learn to tackle. Tackless Baltimore. Killing me.
Terrible call, Zebra.
Yeah, just looking at teams that come out with a script, that really need one.
Yeah, and then there are also some teams, notoriously that are going to come out and just be slow in the first half, first quarter.
Yep. Broncos yesterday.
Do you think Matt Patricia is still on the hot seat after a win against Arizona?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I hope so,
He's
but
lose like the next three.
He cooled it down a little bit,
It's not scorching hot. It's like
Gave him another week.
You guys ever seen like those meters like you go to Buffalo Wild Wings when they have for sauce, like how spicy it is?
Oh man,
they have like nuclear, atomic. He was on nuclear, now he's just like on atomic.
Yeah, I don't really see those. I only see the bottom, the hottest. Sorry, I'm not human in that regard.
What I was gonna say is, I just don't know, man. Like, Okuda looked good, rookie quarterback. I liked him. I mean,
took home the interception.
Pretty
much the game winner.
Yeah. Galladay's back. I think Galladay come back is huge for that team.
Yeah.
Like I think against like when they play the Saints, I think that's going to be a shootout game right there. Thomas could be back for that game. I think they miss him. Kamara's doing it all right now, but I think they need them both.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you can't rely. I mean, that's like the entire narrative last night on Sunday Night Football was Drew Brees doesn't have to throw far to be good at football. He can throw 5 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the catch and very nice run after the catch. Was it 18 yards? 15?
Man, I miss those great Kansas City running backs like Priest Holmes and Larry Johnson.
I used to get real
crazy about Priest Holmes, man.
Jamal Charles.
Oh my God, I love Jamal Charles, man. He was
electric. Boogie, woogie.
I was gonna say because Hilaire's wearing 25 just like he did, and like I
thought he wore 27. That's what I was literally thinking. I was like, man,
yeah. He was a fun guy to watch. Unfortunately, he just had those injuries. But he was a really, really fun guy to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, he just set him up. He set him up. He set him up with that one.
What do I get for that? Do I get a pass deflection from Humphrey?
I mean, it is a breakup.
He crushed the fuck out of him.
It is a breakup.
And I swear to God, if I don't get anything from that, I'm quitting.
You got to get a pass
I'm
breakup.
fucking quitting IDP if I don't get anything for that.
That is definitely a pass breakup.
I'm about ready to retire from that shit.
Do the Ravens have the best cornerback tandem in the NFL?
Oh, bar none with Peters and Humphrey. Yeah, absolutely. Give me another. I mean, just give me another option to consider. I'll wait.
I think it's one far and ahead. Yeah.
Like, who's the Rams secondary guy behind Ramsey?
I have no idea. It used to be Tully. Oh, there's Kelsey.
Yeah, didn't he retire this year?
Yeah. Oh, they traded him to the Dolphins and he retired.
Smart guy.
They clearing out the cap space.
Smart guy. Take the COVID year to retire.
Yeah. No, I like. I think that is the best secondary. Peters,
Stephen Gilmore and one of the McCourty brothers.
I don't know. Ask DK Metcalf what he thinks about that.
I mean, but he did against Stephen Gilmore, who would be considered like
it's his first touchdown Gilmore's ever allowed.
Is he the reigning defensive player of the year?
Who? Gilmore?
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's the first touchdown he's allowed on a route.
Yeah,
period.
It had to happen. You can't consider Stephen Gilmore like, oh, he's the second best corner in the league because he got a one touchdown.
All right, fine. Ask Hunter Renfrow.
I can't do anything.
You guys would take Gilmore over Ramsey?
I would single-handedly. Yeah, I would still go Gilmore over Ramsey. Yeah,
he's the reigning defensive player of the year.
Lattimore and Janoris Jenkins still not there. Still not there for me.
I like Lattimore. I don't like Jenkins. I can't say it because you're gonna call me Homer.
No, it's not.
It's not top 5 or anything like that, but.
It's respectable.
I mean, Johnson needs a little bit more time.
Yeah,
but he's had a good start. But I just need a little bit more time. But
you got a rookie starter. Like let's pump the brakes.
He's done well. He's played some decent receivers,
and he's playing the role well. He's got all the talk. He's like, I'm the best. I'm gonna be the best.
And he started in the NFL. We were talking about past breakups. Started in the NFL breakups.
He's there, but he's that's the nice thing about being a young, good corner. You get targeted. You're going to get plenty of opportunity to show your talent. You're going to get plenty of opportunity.
Funny thing, all the guys that did the highest interception totals in the NFL, it always happened in like the first 3 years.
Yep. Because that's when you get targeted. That's when defense is like, we'll feel them out. We'll feel them out.
Those 5, 6, 7 pick years go down to like 2 or 3.
Yeah, and they always have high tackles.
It becomes more of like a shutdown, like a pass catch percentage at a certain point.
You do have your guys like
faked it. Fake handoff to Hill, then a little look to dink it, dunk to Darwin. Didn't happen.
Patrick Mahomes is like Kyler Murray height right now. Like he is just not getting over the defensive line. That's
Calais Campbell's like 6'9".
I know, but still, like it's just
look at him. Oh my God.
Yeah. He had him on block.
Good. Takes away a touchdown from Darwin. Gives me a touchdown for Kelsey or Hill or Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I don't need Darwin Thompson.
I don't know if we're getting the touchdown this quarter though. 25 seconds left, first quarter. Only 9 points on the board. We're going to need, these electric quarters. Vanilla. That's vanilla ice cream from the Chiefs. Setting up third down. They're going for the field goal, Emron. They're going for the 9-3 lead, brother.
No. I think Reed just wants to see if he can pop one.
With Darwin
in the red zone. Why? It's not going to happen. Come on, respect that line. They literally just fed their defensive line just like a good jolt of motivation there. We get the swat on Mahomes. We get the stuff on Hilaire. What else you got for us? Here comes a sack. Don't hype them up any more than they need to be.
Nah, I'm not worried. It's off the 9. It's a 9 right now. We got to get some more touchdowns. This drive's ending with a touchdown.
Who is Cam? I don't know what you're talking about. He just said he is. I don't know what you're saying, brother. I don't know what you mean. Tell me. It was also 4 minutes ago. He may have left. Bathroom break.
Might have been when we were talking about the best corners.
Yeah. No, Jalen Johnson, he's on his way. I was impressed with Gibson in that game. Had the game-winning pick, but in general, like the Bears' defense, just as a whole, it's there. They've won them 3 games. Obviously, Matt Ryan was missing, Gage and Julio on that last drive, and for most of that second half. But I don't give a shit. Calvin Ridley got his plenty.
Yep.
Had over 110 receiving yards.
The Bears are also playing the first 3 quarters of that game without a real quarterback. So.
True. We did give them some time. We did give them the head start.
And the refs also gave them some help by taking 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. The refs were in on that shit. That was killing me.
I've just never seen that.
That was killing me. Man, riveting stuff here. Marquis Brown, no stats recorded. Mark Ingram, 19 rushing yards. Our boy J.K. Dobbins, 6.
Here we go.
It was a beautiful 6-yard rush, though. It was a beautiful 6-yard rush.
Got me excited.
It did. That play by Jackson to keep it alive, to extend it, it was real good stuff, man. It was good football. It was real good stuff. Is Noah Fant still going to be a thing? He got 10 targets yesterday, and that was I was like, thanks, cool. I know I'm going to lose this matchup with him, but still, ugh.
I think he's the only person you can trust right now. If the lock gets back, I think whoever the quarterback is, they're just going to look for him. He's 6'4", 6'5".
Big body target.
They're going to go to him. He's going to still – I think his target share – it hurts Judy. I was excited to see him kind of, not the situation we wanted.
He needs a guy that can put it in the hands, man.
And that guy's hurt right now.
Driscoll was running for his life. That offensive line in Denver is not the greatest.
Well,
you got to have time to get to your target.
Let's also give the Bucs D-line and linebacker some credit. They are top 5 in the league. That D-line and those guys. Levante David, some of the guys they have there on the defensive line. It is impressive. So to me, it wasn't fair. First week without your starting quarterback, offensive line already isn't that great. You're going to have someone behind the line of scrimmage creating some more problems for you. It wasn't great. They did give up a safety. Yeah, not good stuff. Not good stuff. About Mike Evans in that game. What the shit? 2 catches, 2 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's the 3rd time he's done it.
Yeah, wasn't it week 1 when he's
1 for 1?
Yep.
But he only had 1.
Yards, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I hope Godwin is hurt, but man, I hope there's some other reasons to keep up the Evans production. My God.
Good play.
Watkins.
Sammy Watkins.
With the reception down to the 8-yard line from Mahomes there. 1st and goal, starting the second quarter.
What was his prop? 39.5?
35. 35-5.
Half of that right there.
Yeah, it was a good little game.
That's the shit that he does, man.
So I'm saying, it's Mahomes at the end of the day. I'm still waiting for Hardman to pop his off, but we're too close for that.
Nah, he's
he was a thing.
Yeah, down to the Baltimore 7 plays of 10 yards plus tonight for the Chiefs. I thought they were going to give me a stat on the drive.
Kelsey splitting out.
Mahomes to Hill. He
He
kept the play alive, really. The pocket was collapsing on him. He was definitely going to take a sack. It was either throw it away or just, dunk it down to Hill. 2 yards.
There's too much pressure on Patrick Mahomes right now. He does not look comfortable in there. Even his throws on the run are, not the best. He's getting hit every single time. I don't know, man. You got to give some of that money that you got to your offensive line or something. I don't know. Rolex.
They're missing a big offensive lineman, opted out for COVID.
Duvernay Tardif or something like that. He's a medical guy. He's actually helping out on the front lines with that.
Well, that's good.
Fresh Prince.
Clyde Edwards, 2nd and goal, doesn't go anywhere with it, bringing up a very big and important 3rd down for the Chiefs.
And that's one of the reasons I'm happy. In this
3rd and 5.
Parlay I didn't have the games total, the spread on it.
Just the Chiefs.
I was confident. I was like, I thought I would hit, but it's just I knew there was a small chance we could run into a game like this where because neither defense is horrible, right? The Ravens have a better defense, but the Chiefs' defense isn't terrible. Where it's going to get scored on. So.
It's just that both teams, like even yesterday, Seattle and Cowboys, they started off slow.
Yeah,
I don't remember what the first quarter total was. I can probably find it here pretty quickly, but it was a slow start, and that game cranked. Oh, what was that?
Unbelievable!
I don't even know what that was.
Beautiful.
Fake pitch to Hill for like an easy little handoff to Anthony Sherman, 5 yards.
He underhanded it.
He did. Bro, all three of us could have gotten that touchdown to Sherman.
Does that count like a shovel pass?
It's a pass. It's a pass.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, could it be like a shovel? You do a shovel pass, he's like that. He literally just
we call that
Hill at running back, looking for the run.
Literally, no one was thinking.
No one that. On Anthony Sherman. Hashtag good football and bad fantasy. Ouch.
So guys, I'm up 22 points in another league, and my opponent has Hill and Mahomes and
that
Brown.
helps you.
Yeah, I'm losing. I'm winning.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Mahomes. My opponent does 22 points. Well, I'm hoping that's it for today.
So for that reference, Cowboys Seahawks, their first quarter total was 9-9, 18. This game is now at 16.
Yeah.
Start of the second. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, it's early enough. I think the Ravens got to come back with a touchdown, though. They're down 2 possessions now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I hope they get super, super aggressive, the Ravens here.
If they don't score a touchdown, then that game could start getting at him. Because you do not want to get up. You don't want to let Patrick get up by 3 scores on you.
Cam did confirm that Gilmore was the reigning defensive player of the year.
Thank you, Cam.
Indubitably. Oh, some other guys you guys are on. Fucking Keenan Allen yesterday. Dear God.
He Keenan the ball.
He had 13 receptions, but how many targets he had? He had to have 19 or 20? 19 targets. 19 targets. 132 receiving yards and a tutty. I mean, I love it. I mean, can they keep that up, though, going forward? I mean, I really don't know if that's going to work. I don't think so.
We will see.
If Herbertson, maybe. I mean, the other person that's been kind of consistent on that team has been Hunter Henry. He's not getting those flashy stats, but I think in each game this year, I think he's had 5 catches.
They need to feed him the ball more. And Josh Kelly was a thing the first couple of weeks, but he kind of disappeared yesterday. And they just need to give that ball to Eckler more, in my opinion. Like, every time I see their drives stalling, I'm thinking, like, probably should give them the ball to Eckler on the last play. Should have probably targeted Eckler on that last one. I don't get it. I feel like they're leaving drives on the field, leaving points off the board, whatever euphemism you want to use. I just think they're leaving a lot there.
So another person I want to talk about yesterday, and not just yesterday, but for the year, Alvin Kamara. He's back.
Was he gone?
He wasn't gone
last year. He just didn't have the touchdowns. Like
he missed some games, like a couple games.
Last year he only had 6 total touchdowns. The previous 2 years he had 13 his rookie year, 13 his rookie year, 18 his second year. Right now in 3 games he's already matched touchdown wise what he did last year, and he's gonna continue. He looks healthy, and he's just it's
a lot of work. They need Mike Thomas to get back just to not overload him. I mean, this is someone that you want to count on in your playoffs. Not somebody you need to see getting 20 carries every week.
Or you love seeing him get those touchdowns.
I guess he doesn't get those type of carries, but in general, like the volume touches.
They are using Latavius Murray a decent bit too. I've noticed.
He's got 58 touches through 3 games, so almost 20 touches a game. Total touches. I said the rushing there, but still, it's a lot. Aaron Jones, for example, he's at 60 total touches. Wow, that's a lot as well.
Well, and that's surprising. Honestly, I didn't see that happening.
No, I didn't see. No one. Who would?
Yeah,
who would? They drafted a running back in the 2nd round.
Oh boy.
Oh, Ravens taking one to the house. Crank the over and Duvernay. Wow, cash your tickets if you put a prop on that, brother.
That's not Duvernay.
Yeah, it is.
Is he 13?
Yeah. We saw 2. We saw 2 plays.
20 was 83.
We saw 2 plays by him. Or the same number, I swear. All right, Mahomes back on the field. Let's go. Devin Duvernay, 93-yard kick return touchdown.
We were just saying for that.
We're going to cash the over.
Back on pace for the over now.
Let's go. 24 points.
That's what you gotta love when you're betting for the over. Quick touchdowns.
Oh, the kick return touchdowns to start the games.
Oh yeah, no one saw this coming.
Nope, it just hit
I
outside.
thought he was going out of bounds.
Please don't step out of bounds.
I thought Bucker had a shot.
All right, now kick.
Now Dave Tell, that's the special teams corner. He is disgusting.
Now kick the ball back and let Hill do it. Let's go.
No, I want to bomb it.
No. Touchdowns are touchdowns.
Actually, I don't want to bomb it. I don't want Mahomes. I just want them to run it with Hilaire the rest of the games.
Yeah. I know they're turn yards. You don't get them in most leagues, so I understand. But touchdown's a touchdown. I'll take it.
Any way you can get it.
That's right. And honestly, that's how Hill breaks out for the big games. Like he gets a return, a rushing, a receiving, and he's just cranking out yards everywhere. Some of
his best work under the lights.
I'm really
players.
Dude, Nico Hardman needs to get it together because Hill needs to be back on punt duty. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. And I get it. He's like number one wide receiver, potentially like one of the better receivers in the league.
But the Steelers used to do that with AB.
I know.
They knew he was a weapon.
He is. And Hill should be doing the same thing. I hate it. I mean, Hill wasn't kicking people in the face on returns, but I mean, the dude's got the afterburners. Come on. Like Hardman is fast, but come on, he's not Hill. Come on. If Ruggs was on the team, I'd still be giving it to Hill. Like I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Is Ruggs returning kicks?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he does.
No, Renfro is. I've seen Renfro out there.
Ruggs also was hurt last week.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's
I can't get rid of him though, man. I can't get rid of him.
You have to hold on to him. He's gonna have his moment.
He's gonna pop off in the second half. I'm pretty confident.
He has to.
Any other names you might be holding on to? I'm holding on to Cam Akers. I'm holding on to Ruggs.
Cam Akers is one. Ruggs is one. I just think Akers is going to rise to the top in LA, and it's a decent offense too.
I didn't really love Henderson yesterday. He got some points. He got his.
He got a touchdown.
Yeah, but I wasn't as impressed.
I think also that game could have been skewed a little bit. They were down 25, so they had to throw.
True.
And I think that's where Akers, I think his value is. I think he's a dual threat. It doesn't matter what the score is. So he's somebody I'm holding on to. And no matter how big your league is, running backs are a commodity.
Yep.
If you think he's got a sliver of hope, you got to grab him.
Oh,
and so Ruggs too. That speed. I just think he just needs a little bit of time. I think Gruden's going to find a way. There's a reason Gruden took him as high as he did.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And realistically, the way they were using him through the first 3 weeks, when he was playing, he was just getting pass interference calls.
Yep.
Just opening up space down the field, just drawing attention. 40 yards, we're moving. 30 yards, we're moving. Move the chains, let's go. Oh, we're not playing down here anymore? Ruggs. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to have completions, and he looked good before he got hurt. I mean, he had 3 catches for 55 yards. He was looking solid. Everything that was advertised before he went down was pissing me off. But that's life in the NFL. People get hurt. That's what you sign up for.
Fucking Patrick does no look. It's just not fair.
All right, Mahomes up 13-10. 1st and 10. And where's the handoff? I'm getting excited for nothing. Clyde Edwards-Helaire taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I love it.
Let's see. Who else are we picking on? How long does James Robinson hold on for to RB1 numbers? All season?
Yeah.
All year long.
If you're the Jags, why are you going to go away from him?
53 total touches so far through the first 3 games.
He's producing. He's had I think 16 carries the first 2 games. He's producing. That offense looks a little bit of a mess right now. I think getting Chark back is going to help, but he's producing, man. And you got rid of Fournette, so there's no reason not to stay with him.
Yeah, they have to. Was that
Hardman?
Yep. I'll take that, sir. Thank you very much. Need that for the prop. Going to be checking in on that soon. Let's see here. We were going back and forth a little bit with the Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. Seems like there's plenty for everybody to eat.
Yeah, I don't think any of us saw Russell Wilson going off like this.
My overreaction for this Monday is that Tyler Lockett and Russell Wilson are the new Steve Young and Jerry Rice combo of the NFL. Done.
We'll see what happens week 4. I mean, if he hits him for another, 3 touchdowns? 2? 3. 3. Ouch.
The craziest thing in that game was DK just.
It was just miscommunication. He threw it way too soon.
Yeah, I think if Kelsey had turned around, he might have had a shot. But yeah, with that game, Metcalf, it was just like a lost play. Like it was a touchdown. Like it was literally a touchdown.
Yeah.
If he waits 1 second to showboat, it's a touchdown. But all it is just a blank empty 63 yards for Russell Wilson.
I mean, I didn't see it live. I saw the replay. Was it a showboat? I mean,
yeah.
Was it just the kind of like the reach thing?
So not even that. So Russell Wilson threw the bomb. He caught it at like a 50-yard bomb. Caught it like a 63-yard bomb.
Uh-huh.
So he caught it like at the two. Like it fell into his hands at the two. He caught it,
Mm-hmm.
and he just assumed that Trayvon Diggs was way too behind him.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't, and Diggs saw that he let up. He just relaxed.
No, it's not going
Right,
anywhere. It's not going anywhere.
Nice return.
It was a good return, but
15, 16 yards.
It wasn't going the same distance.
But yeah, Metcalf is like, okay, he's waiting. He's like 5-6 yards behind me. I'm just gonna, casually walk in because I'm DK Metcalf. And DK Metcalf, if you see this, do not hurt me. But yeah, he just got relaxed, and Trayvon Diggs just Leon let it punch the ball out behind him, and and it's a touchback, and it's just like one of those plays when you're a player, you're like, I fucked up.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It cost him the game, but
yeah, it could have.
It was an easy touchdown.
It was a close one. They could have won by a lot more. That's for
I know
sure.
they were just tossing them around to everybody, but touchdowns are still touchdowns.
Cedric Wilson, my God,
Unbelievable.
That is too much.
That was just
I had him in my lineup though.
Like the first one.
Did you really? No, absolutely not.
The first one was too much. That's when I was just like, all right, pack it in. Like, I'm having dinner.
Why do I do this? When he got those 2 touchdowns, I was like, why do I do this? Why do I even watch these games? Because I don't know anything.
Wow. That's
all.
all.
Still got me points though.
That's all the fun, baby. That's all the fun. Getting out there, slamming your takes before they happen.
Question for you guys: you guys think Russell Wilson cools off, or is he going to hit 50 touchdowns?
They just lost Carson. I have to imagine, like, we are going to see the same narrative going forward. Like, are you expecting a ton of Travis Homer and Carlos Hyde?
No.
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of
hope
Russ.
not. I just want to keep sling that shit all over.
I think Hyde can get 15 carries a game now for sure, but I mean, I hate it. All of it.
I do, but I think they'll run. But I mean, he was productive last year. I think he had like the quietest 1,000-yard season I've seen.
Yeah, he had 200 carries last year, or 200 plus, whatever. Like, go away, Carlos Hyde. Okay, go away. Let others eat. I mean, he's going to be a fantasy relevant option going forward with Carson out for at least a couple of weeks. We'll see. I don't know. They got Miami, Minnesota. Carlos Hyde, we might be looking at him at DFS next week. I don't know. We'll see.
What do they have next?
Miami. Oh yeah, when you said that, is Russ going to keep cooking? Like, well, he's got the Dolphins on
in
deck.
December. If you're lucky enough to own him for your fantasy team, he's got the Jets and the Washington team on his schedule in December.
Dear God,
in playoffs.
Like, it's not even fair. Like, that's
Wait
just
the Seahawks defense against Washington.
Yeah, my God, that's just not even going to be fair for championship week. What else we got here? How about the 1-2 punch in Cleveland? What do you think about Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt? Is that going to still stay steady, or is like Chubb just going to like take off?
I think they're. Go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say they have a nice little system. I mean, I think at one point you gave us the stats on touches, and it was literally like 50-50. They're just gonna keep doing that. They're, whoever. I feel like he rides the hot hand because at a certain point he did ride Kareem Hunt for a little bit, but he always has Nick Chubb to just come in and just pound the ball. So I think they're just gonna keep going as a 1-2 punch. Really, who's the one? Who's the two? You really don't know because they both have that one ability. So it's 1A, 1B all day.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Ron?
Yeah, so I think it's gonna here to stay, and like both of their strengths are different. Obviously, I think Chubb is a grinder, right? He's a powerful running back. He's really good between tackles, straight ahead.
Down the middle.
Hunt can still run the ball. He's an effective rusher, but he's a much better receiver. And so I think they both had an element. And that's one of the reasons why I was really confused in the offseason, why they went ahead and got Austin Hooper and paid him all that money. I was like, that check down role, that intermediate role, you kind of have that with Landry and Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I think that money could have been spent at other places, but I see them both being productive the rest of the way.
Hooper paid off though with Njoku going down, so that's a solid piece going forward.
It could be.
You're not necessarily missing that.
Oh,
Andrews down the seams, not bringing it in. He was in coverage though. He had a
triple, I think.
He had a couple of bodies around him. I thought it was double, but it may have been.
I think it was triple.
Yeah, Lamar not afraid, going right down the seam to 1, 2, 3 white jerseys.
Was trailing a bit, but he got sandwiched.
Yeah, it was mostly 2, but still, Hitchens could have got a hand up there.
Imagine if he caught him and those two just like hit each other. That would have been a nice little run.
Touchdown would have been.
Yeah,
that would have been touchdown. Mark Andrews, you're not helping out the lines, buddy. You're not helping out the props. One catch, 2 targets, 5 yards. Not loving it. Lamar 5 for 8. Ouch. 16 passing yards, 35 rushing. Definitely hitting the rushing prop. Oh, the defense
Whoa.
for the Chiefs is violent tonight.
What a hit.
Is that Marquis Brown getting crushed?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it didn't look like he put on 25 pounds after that hit.
He lost all of it right there.
Yeah, right? Like, you just saw it shaking out of his pants.
Just
boom! Oh.
Clean hit.
Cleaning him up.
He dropped it before you even.
Did you guys see the hit that Joe Burrow took a lot of hits. But
Oh, my God.
But there was one hit that someone tweeted on Twitter. It was like
The head smashing one?
the one where his head just like snapped.
Ba-dunk.
Yeah,
Ba-dunk.
and like for me, it's like, man, that's a violent hit. It looks dirty, but I mean, there was no head-to-head contact.
Oh, it was a clean hit.
It was a clean hit, just late. That's all it was,
Mhm.
and that's the game of football. Like whoever says like, oh, get the guy in the NFL.
Hardman
like
trying to hit the corner.
Why are you coming to watch football if you're gonna complain about that kind of hit? Like you
Mhm.
wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds in the 2000s football, like at all.
No. Get
Brian
that out of
Dawkins
here.
would have scared you.
Well, that's just parents with kids playing Pee Wee football. Like, I don't want my kids to see that. Get out of here. Come on. Put your kids to bed. It's late.
Seriously.
It's like, we got spicy nuggets. They look really red. Aged cayenne.
Made me cry. Oh, that's not good.
New spicy chicken McNuggets. I don't know if I'm loving it. I don't think so. More of a Burger King type of guy, and I don't eat their nuggets. I wouldn't recommend them.
Burger King nuggets were gross.
They're like $1 for 20. So, yeah, that's if there's an equivalency. That's like Little Caesar's pizza, but for chicken nuggets. I don't recommend it.
I like the chicken fries though.
There was a time. There was a time.
I like the sourdough burgers that Burger King had. I saw they came back.
Burger.
They used to have it. It's always a limited time thing, but man, I used to pound those. No wonder I'm allergic to gluten now.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. That plays. That's you should look into that. My limited time buy at the BK Lounge was always the tacos. Two for $1 tacos.
Tacos at Burger King?
Oh my god,
Bro, the tacos at BK, they're not like the nuggets, let me tell you.
Oh,
They're completely the opposite.
I was not expecting to hear. Oh man, I like.
It's almost. It's not. I'm not going to say it's a deep fried taco, but it kind of is. Like,
definitely not healthy.
Oh, it's not. No, McDonald's, Burger King is not healthy, guys. Like, don't put a stamp on that. It's not, nothing on the menu there.
We're not recommending.
Believe
it for
me,
your daily diet.
There's something in the pecans in the salad that you should not be eating. I assure you. Okay, this is mass production food. I trust my lunchroom in elementary school over that. And there were some suspect meals.
Oh,
There were some suspect. But you bet your ass on Thursday afternoon that fucking square piece of pizza, I was getting about 3 of those. Can you imagine washing down pizza as a child with chocolate milk? Like,
I think about that.
It's like it's just like child abuse. Like
I spent a lot of time thinking about that.
The last week before one of our shows, I was like slamming down a piece of pizza from like 7-Eleven because I couldn't have dinner, and I didn't have a soda, and I had to finish it with water. And dear God, I was like pulling the taste off my tongue. I was just like, all right, whatever. I had food. I'm good. It's like I can get back to the feed or whatever. Get back to prepping. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, now that we're done filling in with fast food talk, Patrick Mahomes back under center. 10 minutes left to go in the second. 23 game total. We're hitting this over here. Kelsey and Mahomes hooking up, getting across midfield. Man,
they need to stop letting him go.
The extra effort there by Peters for the fumble, though. Peters was after that, trying to hammer out that ball.
He's an aggressive corner. He likes to go for those, interceptions.
I love it.
Fumbles.
I love it.
Sometimes it burns him. He gets caught looking.
I love it, though. Let's see here. Oh, wide open.
Could have gone to Hardman, too. Yeah.
Could have gone to Watkins down the. Did you see Watkins breaking down the field?
I did at the end, yeah.
Watkins was wide open. That's smashing the ticket right there.
The overhit for yards on Kelsey, right?
No. They're both at 70, but Kelsey's going to hit. Kelsey's going to hit.
Yeah, he'll hit.
The problem with Hill was the rushing one.
Yeah.
Hill got a good amount of yards on his rushing attempt, and these quarterbacks, these coaches in the NFL, they just don't let these guys eat like they used to.
There's Sammy Watkins. Annoying. I think he's up to 20 now.
Oh, something nice. Something nice.
What do you guys think about Andy Reid's face shield?
When I can see him through it, I think it's efficient, we'll say. When I can't see him through it, I think, man, how is he coaching his team? Wow. First downs for the Chiefs. what was it? 10-3, 11-3.
Yeah.
Wow. Getting rid of it.
Nobody,
Mahomes broken play, 2nd and 5. Was looking for Hill there, but Harrison, the safety, was in the line of sight, not letting it happen. Yeah, let's get a quick rundown here. So we got Mahomes, 11 for 17, 146 passing yards and a tutty, 1 passing touchdown. Lamar, alluding back to the quarterback conversation earlier in the show, 5 for 9, 16 passing yards. It's not there for Lamar tonight so far.
One of these quarterbacks is a rushing touchdown.
And a passing.
Yeah.
Dual threat. What are you going to do? For the receivers, we got Hill, 2 catches for 35. Kelsey, 4 for 64. Oh, look.
What the hell?
Mahomes with the jump pass. Humphreys on his tail.
Stop it.
Gets it to Hardman.
Stop it. It was funny the way he jumped up and came down. I was like, that's a travel. I was like, wrong sport.
Correct. That would be a turnover.
He out with it. I was like, what is that?
Goaltending.
That would be a turnover.
Yeah. The way he just
Gotcha. That was more of like a pump fake and a layup.
He made me forget what sport it was.
That was more of like a oops, got
Just
you.
boom, swatch it.
I love that play.
Easy.
That's Patrick Mahomes.
So much fun to watch.
He looks like he's having fun as well.
He loves
Looks like he's having fun as well.
I'd be having fun too if I had that much money.
And those weapons.
Yeah, can you think about that for a second? If you guys ever played like men's league anything? Like men's league basketball, football. There you go. Anything?
Yeah.
Like you imagine just be like, well, it's Tuesday. Having a beer, getting ready to go play men's league. Yeah, I'm just going to play my favorite sport, no big deal. But I also make, like $500,000 or $1 billion. No big deal.
For casual.
There's no fans there. Of course it's casual. Like you're just like playing men's league football, making $500 million. Yeah, I'd be smiling too. What the hell?
And you own a baseball team, so
Yeah, and you own a baseball team. Worrying about my draft.
And whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, whatever the hell you want. Hilarious.
What do we got here?
he basically owned the city within 2 years.
Kelsey on the team.
I wonder if he's connected with the Kansas City Mafia yet. Offsides on the defense. Offsides. They're bringing that one back. So back to the totals here. We got Kelsey at 4 for 64. Hill, 2 for 35. Hardman, 2 for 25. I think he cashed the prop. I got to check here. I think Hardman.
25 or 27?
He's at 25 right now. He's at.
Was it prop 25 or prop 25?
No, I think it's lower than 25. I'm trying to check. 23.5. Cash it. Make it rain.
You hit it?
Hit it.
Oh, nice.
As long as he doesn't get negative receiving yards for the rest of the game, I'm good. All right, back to it. Hardman, hit the prop, cash it. Sammy Watkins, 2 for 20. He's on his way. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 1 for 15, also on his way. He was at like 27. One more, 12-yard catch. He's good to go. Sherman, 1 for 5 and a touchdown. Pissing me off. Darrell Williams, 1 for -4. Receptions for, the Ravens, 2 for 7 for Duvernay. Are you guys picking up Duvernay?
Oh, Tyreek Hill.
Let's go, Tyreek.
Yeah.
Going up and getting it over the defense. You don't see that every day.
No. This game's getting ugly.
Mahomes is
Let's
having
crack a
fun.
beer open for the boys.
Let's hear it for the
Marcus
boys.
Peters, former chief.
Don't hate it. Sorry.
Crap, I'm about to get cut, man. I'm supposed to be part of the best tandem in the league. Got 5'9" receiver.
He ran into the safety, but I just think he lost it.
Well, you run into somebody, you lose one step on Hill. That's a touchdown, brother.
Yeah.
And he just went up and get it where he would. Where he beat it.
Good, bro.
All right. So now Hill, he's looking good on his prompts. Hill, 1 rush for 22 yards, has the 55 receiving yards for 3 catches and a touchdown. Jackson on the rushing, 2 for 35. Ingram, 3 for 19. Dobbins, 1 for 6.
He missed another one.
Oh, dear God. I was going to say,
oh
you scared me.
gosh.
You scared me. Mahomes only has the 3-yard run. I'm going to need some pressure from the Ravens to get that rushing yards. I'm at 20.5. We need a 17-yard run. Let's go. I'm feeling good about the over and the Chiefs win right now. I'm feeling good about it. Andrews, where's he at? Does he have a single catch? I thought I said 1, right?
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, so I have him at 5. I need him to start picking it up. Maybe they feed him a little bit more. Willie Snead has 2 for 4. He needs 1 more to hit his prop, by the way. He needs to hit 3 to hit his prop. See what we get here. Just looking for some other names to go over. Alvin really going to keep up the pace here, or is Julio Jones going to step back in and hey man, hand over some of them touchdowns?
I think Julio might actually help him. I think defense are going to continue to key in on him.
Help him. He had more than half of Matt Ryan's production without him.
Yeah, half of his split yards came on one play though.
Still, but that's what I'm saying. Ryan's production was still included on that play too. I mean, that means a quarter of his production came on one play.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to get keyed in on, especially.
And they're not going to play the Bears every week.
No, but still, defenses are going to key him up though.
I think he's better than Juju.
Absolutely.
I have to admit,
it's not like Juju. Juju, he gets shut down very easily. To be completely honest, I feel like
the system is better, right?
Yeah, Calvin really. I think even with Julio in, Calvin really still going to eat. There's enough balls to go around,
and that's all they do. They can't run for shit.
Yeah, I mean Todd Gurley's going to get like that 5-yard, dive for a touchdown, but those three receivers they're going to eat, and whoever it is, I mean, even I can't pronounce his name, but Zacchaeus, he was getting some touches.
You want to take a stab at that one?
Yeah. Pass.
Zacchaeus.
Yeah, that's a good one. But
just going religious with it.
There's enough balls flying around in that offense that can feed three receivers.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, Gage, Ridley, and Julio were a thing week 1. They all had 12 targets. We talked about it. I think when Julio comes back, I mean, they're playing the Packers next week. The Packers still, their defense hasn't been great.
Saints put the work on them, and I think the Falcons will too.
Yeah.
They're not going to win, especially on the road. Well, but I think it's going to be very competitive.
I honestly think that the Packers defense they're just a step behind of last year. We're talking up their offense a lot. We're talking about Aaron Jones being the lead dog there. Jamal Williams kind of getting locked out so far, at least is like that really heavy volume maybe people are expecting. Saw Devontae Adams go out, no problem. Allen Lazard's still a thing. I mean, I talk a lot of shit about Packers. I talk a lot of shit about Rodgers, but that play, that rollout, and that little flick, it was beautiful.
We've seen that before.
It was a dime.
Yeah, I mean,
how many times have we seen that shit?
I don't want to talk about that part.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, though, they do look pretty good right now. Their defense is doing what it needs to do. The offense is coming along.
I don't like their defense. Vikings and the Lions both put up work on them. I know it's in the second half, but they were playing catch up. They just didn't look. They just didn't look good to me.
But I mean, I'm looking at the defense yesterday in crunch time. I think they did what they needed to.
Yeah.
And again, it's only 3 weeks in. They're gonna get tested. Now they play a pretty good offense down in Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see them bleed a little. I want to see the Falcons do some damage. Back to Ridley and Julio. I think Julio's going to come and steal some touchdowns.
Hasn't done it before.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the red zone target anymore. It's weird to say because he's
really
awesome, but he just doesn't get those touchdowns. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, they're a bastard with it. Yeah. Hey, no touchdowns, give him 20 targets. Come on. Call it a split.
You got to even it out somehow.
At least let him finish the drive.
Something. All right, what do we got here? Lamar, 2nd and 8. Mark Ingram just had a 2-yard rush. Jackson dishes it out to Boyle. And the Chiefs came to tackle tonight. They came to play. Defense is looking good for the Chiefs so far. The only touchdown they let up was the kick return. That's it. Yep. The Chiefs defense came to play tonight on the road. Remember when I asked you if you wanted to go to this game in February? Yeah. Or actually, it wasn't February. It was after COVID started.
Man,
it was after.
So long ago. This was a game I would have loved to go and do.
We would be there. Believe me. If there was no COVID, we'd be doing this live stream from the fucking parking lot. I'm not joking about that. You guys may see that next year. I'm just.
I don't know.
We'll get internet out there. We'll figure it out.
Hotspots.
We'll bring 20. Your laptop gets one. Your laptop gets one. Your laptop gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Camera gets one.
We have no access to the chat though, guys. Sorry.
No, if we got internet, we're good. we're good. We got lapper tappers. All right, I'm down 149 to 126. Got Hill and Humphrey going. I need the Ravens to crank it up. I need more Hill touches and more tutties. Hill's already at 13 points. Probably has more points than other leagues. But yeah. Probably does. Who needs the biggest comeback in fantasy right now?
Me.
No, I mean player wise.
Oh.
Believe me, I'm sure it's me. Or I've already lost a game or whatever. But in fantasy, who's like the biggest sleeper, or not like the sleeping bear right now? Who's like just getting ready to just like wake up and just crush numbers?
Derrick Henry. I mean, he did.
He's lagging a little bit.
Touchdowns,
Two
but
touchdowns this week.
He's just getting started. Like he gets way better as the season goes. As more games go on, the defenses get tired throughout the season. That's just natural, and he just eats them up when they're that little extra tired. So I think he's just waking up and getting crazy. He had 2 touchdowns, but I think he can do a lot more like yardage wise.
Yeah.
For me, it's actually somebody that's just been hurt. I think Michael Thomas. I think he's just, he's missed 2 games, didn't do much week 1 because that's when he got banged.
Oh, Lamar almost with an interception. That was a dangerous throw. I feel like that. Oh, and we got an injury here.
Shed.
With a Sneed with a neck injury or shoulder injury. Man, that was a bad throw. I mean, I guess it was 3rd and 7. You have to get something out of your hands. But I feel as a coach, you're telling your quarterback, like, hey, man, like, don't do that again.
Could we get another touchdown from Tyreek Hill? That'd be great.
I feel like
they sent House.
Yeah, they did.
Made Lamar beat him.
Yep. Andrews with that nice.
2 Ravens fell down.
Yeah, and you had Andrews with a really nice second move in his route to gain the leverage there. Had the positioning on his man, but that flubbing pass out of the pocket, like.
Yeah, Sneed almost made a very, very good play.
Well, I hope he liked it because it may have been his last for the night.
Yep.
May have been his last for the night. Kind of getting back there. I mean, Derrick Henry, I think that's a good one. I think he is leaving some points on the table. He's leading the league right now, 82 carries, but I have him as like RB12 right behind Kareem Hunt, who's getting nowhere close to that type of volume.
But he's getting those touchdowns.
Exactly, getting those work. And what is it? Henry only has, I think, 3 rushing touchdowns, 2, and they did come in yesterday's game up against a pretty Swiss cheese defense in the Vikings. So I kind of feel you there, Nick. I think Ezekiel Elliott is due to break out a little bit more as well. Still has 3 rushing touchdowns, but man, that game yesterday was a real dud. Not a Zeke game. Other than that, James White, dark horse. Just the way I see that offense rolling, I could see him coming out and just being a consistent pass catcher. Not as a running back, but a consistent pass catcher.
I was hoping for the season started.
Yeah, I mean, I think you like what you see there in New England as far as how they're working things with their running backs. They seem to be the priority of who's going to be getting the touches, and Burkhead got really overloaded yesterday. I don't think that'll be the case when James White comes back, and he's not injured, right? Like, he's just kind of sitting there waiting to be – I mean, not sitting there. He's mourning, right? He's going through a hard time.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon, I'm sure, and when he's there, I bet you his first week back, they try to get that man a football in the end zone.
I think so.
A showtime, end zone, camera deal. It'll be a whole thing.
A player that I'm just looking at, I'm going like, really? Like Adrian Peterson's 11th in the NFL right now rushing.
Respect on that name right there.
Yeah. Are we talking rushing yards total?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's 10th or 11th. He's a yard behind James Robinson, but 43 carries for 200 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That's nearly 5 a clip. He's that's the one thing that's going okay for
Mahomes rolling out. Yeah, there it is. Getting the yards, getting the rushing yards. Closer to the prop. Thank you, sir. He looked like he really wanted to give it to somebody, but it just wasn't going to happen.
I think it's just one of those plays where he's like, all right, there's no 30-yard play here. Just take the 5.
Yeah, I think if he actually starts with those legs a little sooner, he gets a couple more there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is in comparison, like you mentioned, he's what, 11th or 12th in rushing yards?
He's 11th, 5 above Kareem Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Want to hear this? Only 10 behind Zeke.
Yeah, well, that's the volume, and I think a lot of that came yesterday. They were just feeding him. By the way, DeAndre Hilaire with a nice run, 20 yards.
Yeah,
good run. Swift completely locked out. I don't believe was it 1 carry for 3? I don't know if he recorded a carry yesterday. I know he got a catch.
I mean, he's
locked out.
You want to say the season is more than 1 game, but I mean, I don't think I don't think Patricia forgot about that.
I don't think so. I think he's pretty upset about that drop still. Adrian Peterson,
it's a game.
He consoled the kid. It seemed like he was there for him, but now he's there to take his touches. He took his job. But, I mean, you have AP. Why wouldn't you run him? And you kind of look at, Patricia's track record.
What the hell are the Ravens doing? That should have been a 5-yard loss.
It should have been.
They're not finishing their tackle.
Not at all. Like, I mean,
Agreed.
Hilaire's only 5'6".
He's not 5'6", is he?
He's small.
Holy cow.
What are you doing playing football, man?
First round pick.
That's dangerous out there, brother. Yeah, real dangerous. Are they going to show us the play again? Nope. Not it. Not happening. Calvin Ridley, wide receiver 1. Tyler Lockett, number 2. Hopkins, number 3. Hey, try where I had him. Number 3.
5'7". I stole it from him.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley and Lockett leading the league. Crazy. Stephon Diggs at 4, Juju at 5, DK Metcalf at 6. Well, I mean, that's going to happen when you got Russ throwing 14 passing touchdowns in 3 games. Like, every year, everyone's like, oh, he's going to hit over 30. He's going to hit over 30. He's halfway there. It's been 3 games, like not even a quarter of the season. Jesus Christ, he's going to have more than half that after next week.
You guys think he can get to the record? 56?
Why not? What's he on pace for right now?
What is he?
I'm going to tell you, right?
On pace, he's probably pace for like 80. I mean,
it's 4.6 so far a game.
4.6 times
16.
73.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
That's like a homer total.
I mean, it's there. I mean, if those 2 receivers stay healthy all season long, I mean, Tyler Lockett, kind of be a sleeping monster injury bear. Sorry.
Greg Olsen also carving out his role, just getting those like quiet yards, like getting those 35s, 36.
Yeah, it's pissing me off because he didn't do that in week 2.
Yeah,
I had him in a DFS lineup in week 2, and
which was surprising because you thought that would be a game where he would eat.
Yep, it would be. Let's see some other back end guys here. Alan Lazard climbing the wide receiver charts.
Eric Ebron got a touchdown.
That was nice. That was nice to see. That was nice to see. We were saying last week he could still be a guy that gets double digit touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, Ali Cox still going to be a thing. He was still racking up points this week with.
Is Doyle done or
he was in, but he's not. He wasn't playing on a full snap count. Connor Smith,
Yes.
tight end 1.
Yes.
Noah Fant, tight end 2. Those are our guys.
Yep.
I mean, Kelsey's still playing.
I think Fant's
Kelsey's going to come out over the top of those guys tonight.
I think Fant's going to fall down a little bit just because of the QB play, but it's nothing against him. It's just, man, there's going to be a lot of bootlegs and play actions, and I just think that the offensive line won't be able to keep the QB upright enough to be able to get the ball to him. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's still, what is it, tight end 2, even with 1 game under his belt with Driscoll and Ripon at quarterback. So
Jonnu is very touchdown dependent right now, though.
Oh yeah, it's going to be that way though.
8 catches, 3 touchdowns. I mean, I think
until AJ Brown gets back, who's the other target in the red zone other than a tricky play?
First round pick Corey Davis
from Western Michigan.
Leave, sir.
Let's just
Kindly leave.
I couldn't finish with that last thing.
Yeah, it's no, I'm not a believer. I'm not a buyer. I'm not a seller. I don't have anything to do.
I'll take Khalif for him.
Corey Davis. I'm in. Speaking of another dart throw, I haven't his name up the board. I've had a couple of times we've been in the conversation about the Falcons, and I haven't been able to plug him in. What do you think about a sneaky ad in Brian Hill this week?
I thought those touches were going to go to Ito Smith. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
just a little too high.
Looking for Hill downfield. Looks like he needed to keep in stride instead of going up to get it.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't know what the Falcons are doing because I didn't see Ito at all on Sunday. It was just Hill. Hill had a very nice little touchdown run. Obviously, holding call is missed, but it is what it is. But he's got some burst in the open field, and with Gurley, I
don't trust him.
I just think it's a matter of time. Unfortunately,
yeah,
does not look good. So I think if you have the space available and he's available in your league, I think he's worth the stash. I think very quickly he could become an RB1.
There's a lot of people hurting for running backs. I think, it's a very good stash. I was saying a stash carry on last week. Hell, that's way better than carry on. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Don't act like I don't know you don't carry on, though. Hill? Hardman! That's he already cashed the ticket. Never mind. Damn it. It would have been cooler if he cashed the ticket on the touchdown. Big touchdown pass from Mahomes to Hardman.
So now this game, guys, is getting ugly.
It's not looking pretty, but we're at 37, so we're good. Ravens are going to get back some points.
Yeah, and the Ravens have to score here because guess who gets the ball to start the second half?
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
Minute 48 left on the clock here. Would love a Ravens touchdown.
I want to see what happened here because the Ravens sent the house, but it didn't get there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just very confusing. So good pickup.
It's not the house. You got 54 and whoever that was.
44 came in too.
When I see the house coming like I did the Chiefs on Lamar, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Like there was a clean pocket for
Well, they
Mahomes still.
blitzed and they got burned.
Oh, they did. They did.
Fucker again.
Got it.
17,
Got it.
yeah,
That really helps out for the Thrive prop on that one, actually.
Yeah, I'm feeling very good about my +9 on the Chiefs. I don't have to sweat that.
Or the Hardman one, I'm sorry.
Lamar just looks off. Like he
can't pass. He can't pass tonight.
There's a lot of pressure, and he's a mobile quarterback, but
man, where you see the Hardman fill the space in between like that last little route there, that last cut, he cleans up a lot of empty space there before that ball drops. I like it.
Yeah.
You look fast. What's up, mommy? I don't know. We can't hear him.
he's like, "I'll just hear, guys."
All right, so we got a Hill touchdown. We got a Hardman touchdown.
Mahomes has 3 touchdowns.
And Mahomes and Sherman touchdown. And Mahomes already has hit his passing over.
Oh, no, he actually has 4 touchdowns.
He has 4 total.
3 passing, 1.
Yeah. So Mahomes is probably rallying people for victories right now.
I just lost my game because of him.
Sorry.
I have 4 points left.
Sorry, champ.
But yeah.
Oh, he's rallying me against Cam right now. It's awesome. If Tyreek Hill gets another touchdown, I think I'm gonna make out. As long as Sammy Watkins stays away from the end zone, I'm good.
Is that the Rick relaxation?
Yep.
Rick relaxation league? Jesus.
Mr. Meeseeks.
Can I make that league name any harder to say?
Yeah. Wonderful.
And Rick relaxation. I blame the creatives over there at Rick and Morty. We'll make an episode name sound so clever. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up your matchup with you and Cam here because I wanted to talk it up a little bit. Just trying to find it. There you got him. You just keep look at Braxton Berrios. I benched him, man, Ron. So don't be thinking I'm just all high mighty about him. I should have had him in my lineup. Right? I put in Danny Amendola in for him. Dumb.
No.
Dumb.
Not with Galladay back. Well, you got Lamar.
Oh, I was hurting. I mean, I had Julio out.
Oh.
Andrews with a nice catch. That was
56 did not see that at all.
good.
All right, come on, Lamar. You got to get points here, man. You got to get points here. I'm sorry. You got to get a touchdown.
Yeah, they need a touchdown, and they're killing time right now.
I think
got 3 timeouts right here.
Got 3 timeouts. So, I mean, it's.
Well, they better take a timeout here after this run. Come on, bro.
I mean,
They're at the 50. Call a timeout.
Yeah.
Thank you. Call a timeout.
Line and run.
Call a timeout.
What the?
Dear God, you have 3 timeouts. Call a fucking timeout. They've already killed 8 seconds. They have to run it.
At this point, yeah.
You have to go with it. Jesus Christ, that's terrible management. And they fumble. Wow, the Chiefs are putting up points right here. The Chiefs are putting up points right here. They got 3 timeouts
This game
too.
was over, but their Chiefs are going
to
nail on the call.
That's the coach's fault right there. Like maybe I'm wrong. Who's supposed to call the timeout?
Anybody.
Offensive coordinator.
Literally anybody.
That's a terrible.
You have 3 timeouts. You're at midfield. You got a mid and 5 left. Use timeout.
Chris Jones with the strip sack.
And you could just tell before that play they had no idea.
They weren't ready. They weren't
They
ready.
had no idea what's going on. Even though you burned the 15, 20 seconds, Chris Jones, nobody's in the stadium. Don't worry. But it's just that's what happens. Like, and look, the Chiefs have 3 timeouts now. He's gonna score.
They had as many timeouts as the Ravens do, and they're in the same field position. They're at the fucking 50. They're getting 3 points easy here.
Oh no, they're going for the kill.
Chris Jones already has 2 sacks today.
If they get the field goal, they get the ball back. So that's just where I'm at with that. But
And
whatever.
so this is what everybody thought was the the AFC Championship game. And Lamar. This is what people will talk about though. They played last year in KC. It was not as lopsided, but he struggled. And
no, it's tough. It's tough, man.
yeah,
I hate that. I hate that for Lamar. Didn't deserve that. Bad play calling tonight. I'm blaming this one on Harbaugh so far.
yeah.
Harbaugh and company not ready for this matchup.
Boy.
I'm sorry.
Boy.
Go for the run. Go for the run.
Just go.
Clean up that prop. Clean it up.
What did you need?
I need 20.5. He's going to be more than halfway there now.
Oh no, he's more than that. I think he's probably like 12 now.
Well, I'm about to find out.
Yeah, I think he's at 12 now. 3-yard touchdown. I think he ran.
So that was a 7 right there. So he is now
14?
at 14. So yeah, 14. Need 6 more yards. 7, really 7. 20.5 and need to 21. Mahomes already 239 passing, 3 passing touchdowns. Come get the king. Come get your king.
Yeah, they are, man. I mean, the offense hasn't done shit for the Ravens.
Tyreek Hill. Nice easy one. Call a timeout.
Yep, call it easy.
You see how they called the timeout there, the Ravens? That's what you do.
Yeah.
Dear God. call timeouts.
Harbaugh's acting like he's never won a Super Bowl before.
It's ridiculous, man. It's absolutely crazy. That's just terrible. Like, there's a minute 5 on the clock. There's a minute 5. Like, come on. 3 timeouts at midfield. That's easy for me. Like, come on. Like, I know it's a Madden coach here, but Jesus Christ, that's just basic arithmetic. Come on. 4 for 64 for Hill and a tutty, and he's got some rushing involved as well. Got to be close to 100 total yards. First half, no big deal. Hill 64 receiving and 22, so he's at 86 total yards for the first half as Watkins cleans up a nice, easy reception, bringing it down to the 30. I got to think they're not going to risk it here. Like I said, it was his bad. Mahomes there, looking like they wanted more yardage, or maybe they were looking for the end zone. I don't know. Absolutely ridiculous. Could you imagine if Mahomes takes a deep run for a touchdown here? Just 5 touchdown first half. Be ridiculous.
There's a reason why he's the highest paid player in the NFL.
I mean, really, he can come up, bring this offense alive at any point in the game. Like
on one throw.
And this is why he's my quarterback 1, because it ain't like literally we saw last year. Was it 4 or 3 touchdowns in a quarter? It was something crazy. Mahomes. It was 3 or 4 touchdowns in a quarter.
Which one? Which game? This game?
No, it was last year.
Not the playoff game.
No.
Against the Texans?
I want to say it was against – no, it wasn't against the Texans. I thought it was against the Texans, but I thought it was the regular season game. Mahomes to the end zone. Hardman drops it. Right hand, left hand. He can't make up his mind. Oh, my goodness. Can't make up his mind how he wants to bring in his second touchdown of the game, and therefore it's hitting the ground.
Yeah.
Humphrey
out.
getting targeted. Little hand on the back there, little push.
Put both hands up.
Oh, off the shoulder.
Oh,
You got to bring that one in, Randy Moss style, brother. You got to bring that one in. One arm to the shoulder.
But see, they're going for that kill shot, man.
3rd and 5 right now.
Yeah, right now,
think he
you
gets
get the first down.
'Cause you got a timeout.
Timeout.
You got a
Then
timeout.
you take your shots into the end zone.
Yep, because you got
at least
16
2.
seconds.
Yeah. I look for Kelsey here.
No one's going deep. Watkins, corner.
easy.
He's the only one deep. Or not Watkins, because there he is.
You were talking about Robinson.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, is he okay?
Mahomes, he's fine. He's fine. Little limp, little shot. No big deal. First down. Calling the timeout. 9 seconds. He's like, I'm the kicker. I'm done with this shit. I'm coming out. I'm done. Kick it.
What?
Mahomes said, just kick it.
I think he's hurt.
We're just going to say he's just saying to kick it. We're going to go with that.
Damn, that's.
I hope he's not hurt. Let's just.
I'm just shocked they're not taking one shot into the end zone with 9 seconds for the 20.
I'm not. I don't know. 30 to 10, 20-point lead. You get the ball back. The way they've been flowing. I don't know if I love it.
I missed it.
Wow. No, I really don't love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have at least taken a shot into the end zone.
One would have been nice. I wouldn't have hated it. I got Tyreek Hill, who desperately needs another set of points here. I'm on the comeback. Remember, I told you guys I needed 40.
You guys want to hear about?
I'm halfway there.
You want to hear about this?
I'm halfway there, and we're at half.
All right, look at this. Here we go. Let me get this up. This is against Cam. So I was actually projected 20% winning. I was only supposed to start 145.
Mhm.
Right now I'm at 139. Cam's at 156. I'm supposed to end at 165. He's supposed to end at 160. I got Patrick Mahomes scoring 35 points for me. Tyreek Hill 14 points. Mark Andrews 20 points or 2 points, and Sammy Watkins has scored him 7 points. But I'm making up some ground real quick.
Lamar for a 80-yard run. No big deal.
No big deal.
They'll give that touchdown right back to the Chiefs.
That's true. I'm halfway there. I'm not expecting a win by any means. If anything, I'm just going to be more upset that I lost a closer matchup. I'll find a way to be more angry at myself for not plugging in. Yeah, like I had Jerry Jeudy out over Michael Pittman.
Who do you have in this game?
Hill and Marlon Humphrey on defense.
Yeah, what you would need in this game is the Ravens to wake up, because right now at this point, I mean, the Chiefs.
Oh, bro, I would love a Marlon Humphrey pick 6 for sure.
Yeah.
Interception, touchdown. Let's go. I told Nick before the start of the game, I was like,
That's ugly. That's ugly.
7 for 13, 35 passing yards. I mean, we already cleared this up at the beginning of the show. We went over this with whatever. They're just trying to get something funky going. You know, look at it. Look at me. He's not even that upset. He's just like, yeah, man, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Imagine if the Ravens bring a comeback here.
Good.
Like that's what I want to see right now.
Keep the Chiefs gunning.
I mean, I don't want them to win. I just want to see
Mahomes over under was 290 on the passing yard.
299.5.
He's at 260.
I think I said over for Patrick Mahomes.
He said his passing touchdown prop. He has hit 3. Sorry, what was that?
I said over for Patrick Mahomes and under for Lamar Jackson.
So did Imran. He changed his. I took over for both.
No,
bro, that's just a straight drop. I mean, whatever. Time's out. Time's out.
Ravens need
Time's
to talk.
out.
Ravens need to get together and talk. Yeah. You guys think they have a shot in the second half?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the Ravens. I mean, come on. It's still Lamar Jackson and company. They can still get it done for sure.
I disagree.
They are not
They
as
spotted
nuclear as
Lamar. They
Kansas
spotted
City.
Mahomes 17. They don't give up leads. They come back from them.
Man, what we've been seeing out of these teams, in the league, I'm just not counting anybody out. Ravens are a good team. They're favored to win every game. I'm not going to count them out at halftime. This is football. I mean, come on.
Cool.
Gentlemen, talk me off the edge as we close out the show here. John Reed, you're late to the show, brother. Jake Driscoll, you just hit your Hardman prop. That's the way to be. I also hit my Hardman prop. I just took the receiving yards. Goon up, John Reed. Guys, we are heading out. We go through halftime of the main Monday night games, Thursday night games. We go through 1 o'clock on Sundays. Glad to see you here. Wish you were here earlier, but we'll catch you next time. This was TITTH number 50. I'm Justin Bruni.
I'm Nick Davis.
I'm Mark Brown.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. It was a lot of fun. We'll see you next time.